There's a hard time in the making. Don't give a damn. What else? I am the man in the making.
You two there.
Well, joke's on you. Okay, now we're in.
Fine, whatever.
I
Here
gave,
we
I
go.
gave you a minute 15 countdown, and I said, I literally said, okay, Joe Biden. I said that.
Okay, that was uncalled for.
Here we go. You didn't fall down the stairs. That's all that matters.
I forgot to put the.
I suppose fair. Good evening, everybody. We are at the Glenview Club in lovely, historically significant, landmark Layton, Gulf, Illinois, for another edition of the CPTC Series 1. Is this 2 or 1 today?
This is Series 1.
I figured these guys look really good for
They are
14.
good. I can speak from personal experience.
Yeah, it's Glenview Club versus Hinsdale tonight. The Glenview, I was going to say Spartans, but that doesn't work because that's a high school. Racketeers, I like that a lot, even though it's kind of got an illegal, something illegal
Well,
as is.
in the 45 minutes we waited for the players to get on the court, the tripod has decided to die.
Really? No way.
So that's quite tragic, really, if you think about it.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Stay
Anyway,
with us, please.
we are lovely to have you. It's a beautiful night, a little chilly, but not for platform. But it's clear, and it's going to be fantastic. I'm here with Jason Love, Coach Jason Love. Can I say Coach Jason Love? I'll say Coach Cal Noble too. He was a coach.
That's
I'm
okay.
a coach. Everybody's a coach. You know, if we really want to go that direction.
Yes, Chef.
What? I still can't believe you didn't let me. I had some extra new music going, and
We can save it for the second set.
All right,
Jason even backed me up. I gave you a warning.
Thank you for
and
being
I knew you weren't
positive.
going to pay attention.
I appreciate it.
It's unbelievable.
So I was at Mariano's where I picked up that Boss sandwich, guys. I figured I'd tell you this story right off the bat, even though we got to get to our sponsors. I'm in the line. You ever do this? I'm in line, and there's a lady. I seem to follow her around. She's eating things
As she
left and
goes?
right as she goes, and I had to say it. I've done stuff like this before.
Sure.
But I just went up to her and just like, because she just kept getting in front of me, and I'm kind of like, what, no dessert? And I mean, she didn't think it was funny. I thought it was funny. And listen, look, I could be relatively
Kids are
charming.
calling this harassment
If
nowadays.
if I had friends, you could ask them. Anyway, so we are here at,
I think
well,
we
they're
just
already starting.
Yep.
They're starting. Look at this. I may have to turn the music down now.
Goodness gracious.
No, let us roll into it. So we got a great match tonight. We've got on the near side, we got Paul Rose serving with brother Pete, older brother Pete at the net.
Chemistry.
Green jacket.
Chemistry.
On the far side, we've got Ryan Mullaney in the army green olive top, blue hat. Ben Williams in the north
Look
face.
at the angle. He's there.
Hoodie.
Diggity. That was awesome.
And this should be a fairly high tempo match, which I'm looking forward to.
Ooh.
Ryan, as you can see already, loves to drive.
Take a cut, yeah.
Ben also not scared to take a whack, take a look when it's there.
You bet.
And then you got the Rose Bros. You know, I mean, historically
I like that. That's
great
stylish.
team.
Rosy cheeks.
You have so much style, really.
They're going with the hat over the baseball hat.
The baseball cap?
Which, personally, I'm not a fan.
Not really me either, but
It kind of hurts my ears.
yeah, for sure.
You know, like it just kind of squeezes.
Squeezes my scalp
Yeah.
out of there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it'll be a good
I'll
match
look like
tonight.
a mohawk when you're done. You just
We don't care about the hair.
By the way, tonight's I was going to call it a telecast again. Cal, I'm sorry, I'm old school. Is brought to you by our lovely sponsors, Wintrust Community Bank, Illinois Bone and Joint Institute, and of course Viking Athletics. Thank you so much to all three of you. We can't do this without you.
And I'm going to say
So true.
on that, big thank you again to our sponsors. We had our CPTC Series tournament this last weekend.
Really?
Despite the incredibly Arctic sub-zero temps when we started.
Yeah,
we
because they
still-
canceled the
state tournament.
The state tournament.
No, we didn't cancel. We postponed.
Oh, that's right. Till
Postponed.
March, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
possibly.
Something like
We're
that.
still negotiating
Don't
a
know
date
that.
with everybody. But yeah, we still had 92 teams compete.
Jeez.
Isn't that crazy?
That's awesome. In that kind of cold.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. So
Okay,
by the
all right.
time the first ball, BIA, ball
Yeah,
in air,
right.
you familiar with that golf
Yes, I am.
reference?
Yeah, for sure.
Was
I think I dated her in
it was-
college.
It was above zero. So, but again, thanks to all those sponsors for helping us get the tournaments as well as the league.
Can I cut in here?
What are we dancing?
Are you asking, or are you going to do it regardless?
No, I was asking.
Okay.
You still haven't answered.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
sure. All right. Well, I was also going to say thank you to Andrew Buckholz and
Yes.
Oh, the director here.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, for giving us his office.
He's the best.
And the whole club for having us. They have great courts, great facility, great staff, and
We're familiar.
Grateful,
Yeah. We're
grateful to be
familiar.
here.
Great
Quick,
quesadilla.
yeah, that Dilla was good.
Oh, yeah.
Quick 40 love hold
For the
or love
Roses.
hold for the Rose Bros.
Yeah.
No surprise here. You're going to have Pete with his famous backhand in the deuce side. Paul can go off both sides.
For sure.
But he's going to be playing in the ad.
Yeah,
We got
that's-
Ben to serve first.
I
Love
think
one.
Rose is the Rose family. They all can crank the backhand.
Yeah, they
Everybody. It's amazing.
you know, I mean, come from a strong tennis background, obviously.
Oh, absolutely.
This
For
group
sure.
out here of the Rose Bros, so there was 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
But you've got Paul, who played at Purdue, Pete, who played at Iowa, so obviously a high level of racket skills going to be on display here.
Yeah, they pretty much got every shot, and you'll see it out there
Jeez.
for the most part sooner or later. You will anyway.
We're already going to talk about it, Sean. Like, where's the safe spot to go? I mean,
That's a good point. Yeah, I don't
on
think
both sides
there
of the
is one.
court,
There.
and not just the Glenview side, right?
Exactly.
Thank you. You know I like looking out the window. Not
I was
going to
say, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
So we got a quick love 30 here, but again, you know that the Rose Bros are going to bring pressure with the return of serve.
He took that. It looked like it might have gone wide, but
He had to play it because that
I like-
drops
I
in.
like
See
that,
some
yeah.
TV camera feed.
for sure.
If Matt was here, he would say definitely cold weather paddle.
Yes.
Caught a
Not
little
to get political.
CWP. Wait a minute. Cold War paddle? What did you?
No, it's just
And the wall did fall.
Okay. Yes, exactly. All right.
Uh-oh. Problem,
We got the
problem
rom-com
spot
lights
here.
going. I am so at home here.
Yeah, we do a lot here, which is,
GWC. I
does
guess,
feel
in a
like
way.
home.
It's phenomenal.
But it'll be
Nice
interesting to
waterfall.
see. I mean, geez, that's just a
Tomahawky.
great ball. Again,
Oh.
Pete,
heavens to Betsy.
Diggins.
and I don't even know Betsy.
Kyler Diggins, that was amazing. To get that back, almost we kind of bring it in there. Tell you what, there's going to be. I think that nothing is surprised. I mean, I think these guys are surprised by very little out here, where the comfort level is, pretty much off the charts. I would say. No?
Well, and we were talking before the match, weren't we, Sean? Like, these guys have played 4,000 times.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
so
exactly.
they know. And it's hard. I had a great conversation last night. We'll get serious right away.
Nice get.
Pete out of the deuce side lobs so well. And if you lob well out of the deuce side, you're going to get opportunities. It's just a
Absolutely.
fact. Strategically, you just can't place those overheads in a position to get yourself
Coach
out of
Andrew,
trouble.
watch here.
We got Coach Andrew. Do you want to jump in, Andrew? No? Come on.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I,
You know
He
what?
can
It's-
have
You know
mine.
what? Here's the thing. I couldn't get his agent on the phone. He's contractually not. He doesn't have to be.
He's starting the car, so.
I don't blame. He is.
He's starting the car.
And well, you should be. I mean, I'm just saying.
Are you going to let that run for the next 2 hours, or, I can remember my dad saying, we're going to drive with the air conditioning on only on road trips because it
For sure.
saves gas. Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Running for 2 hours, something I've never said in my life that I ever done in my life. I'm just saying.
I missed you this morning on the treadmill, Sean, at 4:15.
I have a guy that runs for 4 miles on the treadmill every morning for me.
4 miles?
So, yeah, that's the old Johnny Carson joke.
Do they count for you?
But yes.
Oh,
exactly.
perfect.
He signs in and everything.
I love that for you.
That was kind of slugged, too. Look at the touch.
Oh.
Oh. Paul Rose, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be your tip your servers. Unbelievable.
Well, I mean, he's got everything from all those different spins, and that's going to be trouble if they throw that medium speed drive in there.
Exactly.
Right?
That's almost a half cutter that he just
Yes.
basically pulled
well,
off
and
there.
what's interesting is it is really cold.
Yep.
So you don't get
That's- yeah.
you generally don't get a
Try
lot of
running
spin.
that down, yeah.
You
Yeah.
generally don't get a lot of spin when it's this cold.
No.
But
That's good. The good news is ball's going to die a bit more. So,
this is one of those only kind of temps, cold weather, January, February, right, where we talk about you're going to need to be a step inside or on that baseline as
Exactly.
opposed to normal, which I generally like us to be a step back, right, so you
Yep.
can move forward. But
and if you do let a drive go, you can't just take one step back to play
Correct.
it off the back
correct.
screen. which is always a challenge. Sit? No.
But see, part of it then too is the countermeasure. As you get a little closer to the net, anything shoulder high, you know
Yes.
is probably going long.
Countermeasure.
Yeah. That's the opposite of the regular measure.
No, I know. I was just thinking of you're afraid of a fleet Anatoly. You should be. Anyway,
Mochi, anyone?
Mochi, anyone.
It's his go-to. Something about Glenview brings out the Red October.
Red October, yeah, for sure.
It's the Scottish
No,
Irish.
Kyle's
Mulaney
Kyle's
pulling out the
hey,
cutter.
man, I can do this too.
Well, I love his preparation there. His elbow was up nice and high.
Yep.
Nobody was sure if he was going to slash that or drop it, cut it.
And that's, by the way, a great point. Some of the best at that are so good at disguising.
Yeah.
For
well,
sure.
The better the preparation, right? You don't know what's going to happen. I believe Ryan Mulaney was at Lyons Township in LT.
Was he?
Tennis standout, if I'm not mistaken.
You are mistaken.
Really?
No.
Really?
I have no idea.
Thanks for chiming in.
Yeah.
No problem.
Appreciate
No,
that.
you're wrong. Really? No, I have no idea. He leaves it. Look at that.
Wow, and the counter
Come on,
drive
that was
back.
sick. Okay.
And-
Okay, you're not supposed to be able to hit that good an angle off of a screen, backhand, inside out, kind of scoop drive
He's
like
got
that.
a quick trigger, right? So that ball gets to waist level. He's going to look to drive.
Yep.
But here we are, 3-1. A
Hands.
good hold. Dare I say a mandatory hold.
I think so. Even this early, things can get away from you quick out here.
And especially in the cold, just like the hot temperatures, right? Scores tend to run
Yes.
a little bit more than that kind of.
And when we say hot temperatures, we're talking about 41 degrees.
Today I'll take 10,
Oh, yeah, exactly.
right? I'll
Yes.
take double digits.
So 3-1, the
Rose.
seventh most deceptive lead in paddle.
7th, wow. That's a lot of math at this hour of the day.
But tied for 7th?
Let's do the math on that, Andrew. I don't know. Yeah. Let's just say it's a deceiving lead. How about that?
What lead is not deceptive?
None
Okay.
in this game.
Everything's deceptive.
Yes.
Hands reaching out.
Espionage.
Good hold there. See, and that's just setting up for the dropper later in the game. Later
Nice.
in the match, if you will.
Good lob.
Ben Williams, I mean, long-time vet in the league. And
Another
look,
good
he
lob.
gets a great base. Look at how wide his base is there.
Yep.
Right up on that baseline, baiting you into giving a ball to drive.
He really doesn't hit a lob that's short. Like,
No.
in other words, he rarely is he. It's always over the service line if he can get it there. You always got to take a step back. That might have been short. I jinxed him right there.
Well,
That's
but
not fair.
I'm going to say this, too. You're always so worried.
What a shot. What a dig.
Snowboard. He almost
Oh.
had it. Was that our first snowboard of the day?
Kind of, yeah, I think so. I mean, there was nobody. I don't think anything else got close so far. Paul Rose again, PR.
But Ben, because you're always so worried about his drive, you get close to the net, so the lob doesn't have to be as deep.
It's a great
right?
point,
So
too.
a lob to the
Yep.
service line is the equivalent of like back to the baseline almost.
Look at the chicken.
little
Oh,
poach.
I love how he makes the one that's the most difficult to
Yeah.
me, and then kind of misses the second one. That was a great hands from Kyle, by the way.
Who's Kyle?
Kyle, excuse me, not Kyle. Mr. Mulaney.
Ryan
I
Mulaney.
almost
Yeah.
called him.
Not- and it's
almost
not
called
John.
him John. Yeah,
It's not John.
I literally think went from John
and that's
to Kyle. I
his
was like,
second cutter
Ryan.
drop. Ryan, yes,
Yeah,
Ryan.
Sorry.
No, but he's so aggressive, and he gets. Who's Kyle?
That was so kind of you, by the way. No, I mean, that's truly like most people, because Cal would have just all over me. I'm surprised Cal wasn't at that time. But all right, game.
Following the routine here, another quick game.
Most
Yep.
deceptive lead in paddle.
This one I will go with. Yeah, I'll take the bait
That's
on
number
that one,
one.
Cal. Yeah,
Numero
4-1.
uno.
And not that we're rooting for or against anyone, but you tend to sometimes take the foot off the gas just a hair at 4-1 because you're up that break.
You're right. Yeah, you would. I mean, just get you kind of relax a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody watched the tennis last night.
A little bit.
How late did you stay up watching?
1:45 maybe, something like that. Somewhere there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you saw the Anisimova
Yeah.
meltdown?
Yeah.
She was in tears.
Well, yeah. I don't know how you feel about that, and I mean, we could talk AAO if we want.
About crying? I'm
well,
for
there's
it.
that too. I'm good at it. So
I'm
I
an
think I'm really
emotional
good
guy,
at it.
yeah.
I don't think I've ever been good at anything but that. But I mean, there's a lot of that type of emotional, I should say, outbursts that have been just accepted now. No way.
Oh, He's always
Williams
had that
getting into
shot.
it.
Yes, that great soft drop that
Yeah.
you don't know is coming.
No, that's like shoulder high or higher.
James
It's crazy.
Goldman,
Yeah.
Charlie Usher, and again Ben used to play back in the day with those guys, Hinsdale, Salt Creek.
They all do that.
Yeah, so good.
Actually, there's a guy, I'm trying to think, a guy played with Lakeshore Country Club. Dougie Friedman does that.
Not
he can
Mike.
actually hit this one. Not Mike, I know, yeah.
Mike
Mike
Friedman?
probably can too
Yeah.
as well. Mike Friedman pretty much in anything. But Doug Friedman does that.
On the
definitely.
tour now, you got Tom Murphy.
Yeah, oh, well, there's a
does
guy who
that
can hit
too,
anything
yeah.
at any time. I love Tom.
You can take any speed drive, and he just sucks all the pace out of it and just drops right over.
He's spectacular, yeah. It's amazing. I don't think he gets enough credit, actually.
And a great guy, too.
Super.
Good drive.
Diggins.
Look
Super
at that.
shot.
See, and that's the
From
that I think
Ryan,
that's going to be
don't call me Kyle.
His name is not Kyle. Both
Well,
sides
watch
of the
his middle
court,
name be
all
Kyle.
4 players can drive at any moment.
Yep. Off both sides, by the way. Because, I mean, Ryan, it's not like Ryan can't hit a forehand. You can tag the thing.
No, he just blisters it.
It's a good serve.
That was a
Williams
great
there.
serve. Made it to the screen.
Uh-oh, a little miss-hitty.
Same guy. Joe Buckhurst there.
I still say I want an oversized platform tennis battle. They won't make them, obviously, but I still want
They
one.
call him mid-plus, but some are bigger than others.
Well, that's what they call me, so. What a pickup.
Oh,
Great volley.
I think I'm
what
mid,
a volley.
mid+++ now. I think I'm a
Like a schmedium.
mid-double E, mid-triple E or something like that.
Do you wear wide shoes?
You know, I haven't, but I bought a pair,
Oh.
and they actually fit pretty well.
Yeah. That's it. And to get back on topic,
Yeah.
great overhead little slash there by Ryan.
was.
But the cutter drop is what set that up, right? So
For sure.
he'd hit 2 winners off that already, so he held it with the same preparation.
all right. I'm gonna go try to fix the camera. You guys try to keep score in your heads.
Good luck. 15 love.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm good with that.
At least it's not windy.
No,
It's actually a nice night for paddle.
especially if Cal's got to get up there and fix that thing. You're taking the monitor with you there.
Good little sneaky
Handsome.
drive by Ben.
Attaboy.
He took the second hand off and went with a 1E there.
Did we have to leave this here, right there? Is there any way we could put that someplace else? Is it just any place, right? Is it me? Am I missing something?
No, you're good. You got
Okay,
it.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Quick, and again, we already did the shout out, Andrew.
Yes.
Andrew Buckholtz, Director of Racket
Thank
Sports
you,
here at Glenview.
thank you, Coach.
We have on the far side Series 7 playing, right? So we're split courts tonight.
is that any better right there?
Yeah, that's perfect. How many times have you heard that before?
Never, really.
We've-
I don't get that.
Sorry, everybody. That conversation started before we were on air.
Yeah.
Good move. Great
Says
drive
no one
by
ever
Ben.
to me, ever.
And Ryan on the poach. Little blitz.
You got it.
We've got over here to the left on court 2. Right?
I
Who do
love
we
the
have?
Jets jersey on.
Andrew Thompson.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know, you got to.
Pistol
that's
Pete
a
with
real
the
plan.
redrive.
It was. And you'd think you don't, in temperatures like this, Coach, you don't see that very often just because nobody hits it that hard, but it'll come off that quick where you can go ahead and rip it. You know
But
what I mean?
he stayed back a step, right?
True.
Off Ben. So Ben's been pounding that return,
Yeah.
so he stayed back instead
Exactly.
of coming all the way in.
Yep.
Really
Good
nice.
location on that last drive by Ryan Mulaney, by the way.
Not sure.
Was that game?
No, not
I
game
just didn't
yet.
want to hear from you, Cal. I figured I'd mute you, you know.
We're not sure of the game, but
We had
Pete
enough.
Rose is still serving.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it is 40-15.
Well,
No, I'm telling you. All right, never mind. Let's see.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think
fine.
it's
You think
deuce.
it's 30 off?
I think it's
It's
deuce.
either
30 deuce?
I'm telling you, it's either deuce.
It's deuce.
40-15
Or 30 all.
or 30 all.
Yeah. Incisive.
And now it's
Does
either,
anybody say 30 deuce anymore? Or is
No.
it just me? I'm just.
No, I don't think anybody. I don't think anybody ever called it that. Yeah.
You don't know.
We
You don't
had
know
that
the league
together,
ladies
yeah.
I used to coach. You don't know that one. 30 deuce.
No, that's not a thing. Just like FBI for all our league listeners out there. We started this last week. There's no such thing as FBI.
That's right. Cash Patelli doesn't even have a job. So, okay. See that was actually a clean expletive. So
Yep,
I
we're
don't
good.
mind keeping the ambient mic.
Yep.
The encore mic. You know, up as high as that.
And I also, to be fair, he deserved it, right? Or not
Yeah.
necessarily him, but the overhead
Super
went to the wrong location.
Oh. You know what?
A little
what do
cold
they say?
weather. Got to
Luck favors the prepared.
luck.
what does that say?
Luck be the lady.
Yeah, exactly.
Fortune favors the brave.
Good enough.
How many
I was
else can we
thinking
go with?
Matt Damon.
Stitch in time? I don't know. I do all sorts of stuff.
Back to deuce.
Ben wants that one back. I mean, they had a break point there. Make them play.
Wow. Dug that out of the midsection there. Things get lost in my midsection, so I'm just saying. So,
Midsection of the day, the meal, your outfit. What are we talking about?
all three really, but the outfit for sure. Meal. The meal is somewhere near the midsection on a regular basis. So
The gabagool.
oh,
Look at everybody's smiling on that one. Nobody really knows what happened
No,
on that one. It
not
just,
even sure.
It just kind of and didn't make it over.
no, and then we got a
Add
point to
break
hold
point.
here. Yeah. For a 5-2 lead. I love that.
Great off-speed return by
Yeah, it
Ben,
was.
especially after missing the last one.
Yeah.
Just so that it's not confusing, could we start calling that a break point?
Wow.
No.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to.
Way to make it executive.
Was that decisive enough?
I like
No,
that.
I'm going to. Well.
He needs that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
33%.
Hard, firm answers,
I
right?
just think that. I'm just going to say it anyways.
Ooh. That one got a little.
Giggity.
That one get the 10?
That was, I don't know, but that was archaeology right there.
Andrew 10 on that one?
For sure.
Yeah. Good
for-
dig by Ben.
Can you dig it? Yes, I can.
I can't.
Wow.
Okay, that was uncalled for.
I wouldn't be able to dig that. What do
That
you?
was uncalled
Oh,
Well, you don't
doink.
need to yawn while you're.
And Ryan picked it
Oh, that
up.
was
What a
separate.
doink dig.
Okay, now that's
That yawn was
impressive.
unrelated.
Look at the backhand
To paddle.
screen drive like that. I love the
And I
blitz.
love the
Oh,
blitz off
so
of
do
it.
I.
I'm going to applaud that.
Williams for with the. I love that because he just figured out. Okay, it's opportunistic. That's especially when you're down, or I should say, it's a hold point to hold. You want to take a little chance there, putting pressure on the volleyer.
Well, and I just also love that, the overhead was a little hard off the back screen,
Sure.
right? And that's a drive opportunity, right? And if you don't win the point, you don't win the point, but you have to look to drive it.
For sure. Nice depth on some of these.
When, again, all they're playing is just a little poke and prod, trying to find the weak spot, right? Making the net team move.
In there.
Oh, good.
I didn't think.
Oh,
What
wow.
a shot!
Unbelievable.
What a shot!
Good play by Paul.
And again, for those of you at home, again, we're at the Glenview Club watching a Series 1 match between Glenview Club and Hinsdale.
And we got a break point right here.
Still not a thing.
It's a hold point, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but they're
It's
breaking.
a double
break.
negative. All right, fine,
Yeah,
whatever.
so,
They-
yeah, so it
I'm
simplifies
just saying, if you
everything.
noticed way back
Just
when
the
we
words,
really
I'm just gonna be
replay
using
that.
a lot
You
of
shut up with that. But
Excuse me.
you don't have to drive every ball at Mach 4. That I like
No,
to say
the
every so
softer
often.
ones are working better.
Especially if they can get by the net team. Mm-hmm. Sit. I got to sit in there, and Cal didn't even say anything. So
I
that's
heard
fine.
it. I
okay,
gotcha.
fine. I'm just
Yeah.
I just want to see a good rally. I'm not root for anybody in
And
particular.
a good deep overhead there,
Thank
right?
you.
So
It was.
if Ben's going to be up on that baseline, protecting and looking to drive, just that deeper cut overhead causes some problems.
Mulaney just, laser beam.
Paul's taking off the snow hat.
Playtime's over.
Yep.
Put your big boy pants
Gonna
on.
do some truck driving now.
Good
Good buddy.
Gosh.
Diggins. What a
Ben's
shot
backhand.
from Ben. Williams, perfect pace. That just died.
He hits it so clean.
Yep.
And again, we'll go back to our tennis
Off the
back
screen
day,
like
background,
Bad
right?
wallpaper. What do they say? Bad one? Oh, go ahead.
No, it's just his preparation
no
was
way.
great. Good move.
Was
that
it?
out?
It was.
Okay, so we got a break
So-
point.
Oh, a real break point.
This
here.
is not anything you're going to say.
Break
it's just
squared,
a break
yeah.
point. Yeah.
Yep.
Regular, singular break. I don't know. Break to the first power. I'm trying to figure it out.
To the first power.
Okay, I love that. Okay, first of all, I was going to say that serve right at him isn't used very much. Usually we go down the middle with most of them, and then out wide, maybe on the ad side more often. But right at the player, it's almost like hitting one of those overheads, real hard cutter overhead into the body. If you can do it properly, because he did a good job. And Williams did a great job getting out of the way of it, but
Totally.
almost handcuffed him. Volley.
Well, again, very technically sound group of four guys out here, right?
Yep.
So look at that.
And the
paddles
pace.
above the hand, hands above the wrist.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So they're going to volley every ball soundly, right in the sweet spot. They're always moving forward.
Nice pickup and lob, not easy to do.
Good little change of pace.
Yeah.
And the Rose Bros tighten it up a little bit, trying to get more balls to the screen here, using a little bit more of that waterfall overhead.
Almost doinky.
Near doink. Endy. Oh, got a little low.
It just
dropped
kinda
a
got-
little
yeah.
low.
Kind of crowded him a little bit. Sometimes that happens. It wasn't necessarily a seamer, but it didn't come off necessarily as purely as he would like. Back to deuce. For sure. I'm wondering now, so I'm just going to ask, well, I don't mean to put you on the spot, Coach,
That's no problem at all.
but I was talking about Jason, but that's okay.
Okay.
You're a coach too, you're right. You think the CPTC in either league matches or whatever will ever adopt no ad scoring because they've gone with that?
Sounds more like a question for Jason.
Well, I'm not going to weigh on this officially, but
Okay.
I'm a fan.
I am too.
I'm a fan because, but also you've heard me say this. I would support changing the scoring system altogether to go more of a rally scoring system, but that's just me. So,
Do you want to describe that?
yeah, so instead of 15, 30, 40 game deuce ad back and forth, you're essentially going nowhere, right? You're winning points to not necessarily gain any traction, if you will, right? But if you play 1-0, 2-0, 5-5, 10-10, 12-10,
Oh,
18,
kind of like
20.
pickleball scoring almost?
Pickleball,
Exactly like pickleball
squash,
scoring.
right? You name it, badminton, ping
Yeah,
pong,
yeah.
right? You're gaining towards your end result.
I see what you mean.
But I also love that it keeps every point relevant. That's
What a
good
shot.
little backhand cutter.
Pete Rose, man, that thing did not come up for air. Wow. That landed like an F-16. Whew. It's down.
I think they're at F-18s now.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just say Harrier. I should have said Harrier. I don't know why I even.
Well, Harrier, that.
Unless you're talking about Top Gun Maverick, which he flew at F-14, remember?
Well, either that or Harrier is an adjective. Or comparatively speaking to that, no, they didn't drop. I
There
thought
it
it was
is.
going in.
So we've got another
Break, point.
No, hold point.
Break, point.
Point to hold.
Point to break the break.
Holy locks here.
And I love how Ben changes his returning position. He'll move between his forehand
Yep.
prep or his backhand prep.
Nice dig right
Now-
there. That was a little bit of miscommunication. He still handled it.
I want to say, though, that's not necessarily something for everybody. You know,
Moving around that
yeah.
guy?
Generally,
You're right. Yep.
generally, we'll tell you pick your favorite and stick
Exactly.
with it. But
Yep.
obviously, Ben's coming with a different set of tools and a toolbox here. So,
Well, especially, and I'm just going to say this just strategically, although these guys can serve and hit the ball anywhere they want, if you know your opponent has a problem serving to one side or the other, sometimes if you bait them by leaving one side open that you know that that's our weak side,
sure.
and then they think they're just going to get, the ball's going to get tagged if they hit it into your strength.
Yeah, and you're playing more to their weakness as opposed
Exactly.
to your strength if your
Exactly.
strengths are that good. And again, all four of these guys are incredibly
Nice
talented.
get.
What a dig.
Wow.
That was behind his
Circus
back
it was.
almost.
Williams, B-dub. And the urgency two-hander works. Not that he doesn't hit a two-hander anyway, but he just kind of came good with the two at the last second there. I love the
Ryan
move from
trying
Ryan.
to sneak in
Yeah.
there. And I love how Pete goes right back at him.
Yep, that's beautiful. Wow.
But anytime you get a guy in the blue, you got to go at him. Great hands.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfect
Out of here.
touch from
Thanks,
Pete Rose.
Andrew, for everything. We'll leave it
You
locked,
got it, man.
unlocked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Stay
we
warm
are
out there,
leaving
sir.
it locked.
That's trouble.
Don't
That's-
come
You're
looking for
insured,
free
right?
laptops.
So we don't worry. Okay. I'm just saying. We need a lot of insurance when I'm around here.
So a hold to go up 5-2. But they had to work for that one.
Oh, for sure.
That was a honest to goodness break point. They worked real hard for it.
You're not going to leave that alone, are you? It's just going to
And
stay
we're still
there.
not going to let you have it.
No, I'm sorry.
You can keep working.
You're still on probation.
It's not
young man.
changing.
Yeah. Don't go changing. We'll be right back. Which I'm not kidding. I mean, we're not going to go to a
Are we
commercial
going
yet.
away?
No, we're not.
Nope.
Not yet.
Oh,
No, yet.
no.
That's typically when Cal goes, what do you think, Jason?
Jason, what are your thoughts on the most recent game?
And then he
Don't.
fades to commercial.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to get the cue some new tunes. You know.
Get him ready.
Yeah, get them ready this time where I don't feel like I'm off balance with it. Got some stuff from the Extraterrestrial,
Who's that?
E.T.
E.T.?
Eric Taylor. Yeah. I mean, because I think you guys, I mean, I try to, have a variety of stuff, but
No, it's always the same. It's always the same, like 4 things.
oh, yeah, of course, yeah. It's funny. There's somebody else that I know that's like that. He sends me stuff all the time, every so often. It's just a guitar and him singing. It's not coming to me. I don't know who it is. Look at
Mine's
this.
fairly boggled.
Good
Touch.
way to track it down.
Oh.
And he was there too.
He was, too. You know what?
Might want to check the net. Might be high.
For not only that, I almost felt like he was trying to put 2 hands on that thing. And I'm like, he's quick enough to, but that's a one-hander.
He might be under 30 or close-ish.
So he can pretty much do whatever he wants, is what you're saying. Okay. You're right. Because there's no way in hell I'd even pardon my French. The guy like my age, well, maybe not me. Anyway, we know that. I'm just happy to get there. I need rollerblades, is what I'm saying.
Ooh. Good old set of blades.
Yeah. And of course, I would not. I'd tear some type of ACL if I put it on right now.
Isn't there only one type of ACL?
I'm just saying. One or the other is what I'm saying.
Type of CL.
Good. Oh,
A
nice.
little waterfall.
Awesome flex from Mulaney there.
They're doing a nice job of mixing up the lob
Yep.
space, moving it from left to right.
And I'm going to say it because every so often I am called upon. What a shot.
Good ball.
Doinky. I don't think he called it, no. But yes, they are swinging the ball. When we say that, in other words, they're going from one side to the other. And yes, when we definitely get out there and coach, some of you will tell you to pick on one side. That's usually the higher percentage. These guys at Series 1, they're kind of used to that, and you're probably better off, keeping them off balance that way. The other thing is, if they're able to, like these guys are, able to shift and continue to stay in position as the shift goes or as the ball is swung, then I guess you're able to do that. That's one reason why we recommend you not doing it, because most of us are not ready out there to shift every time the ball is hit to one side or the other.
Yeah, and I would say even at this level, your goal is still to keep it that way. But they're just poking and prodding and trying to find a place to a screen that's not going to come back as a drive.
Yep.
But you also notice their position shifts off
What
of
a
that.
shot.
Great return.
Unbelievable.
Again, patented Rose Bros.
So
Pete Rose just clipping the sideline. That was
set
that
point
was
here.
a protractor.
Set
That-
point here.
A crazy angle. That was big.
Good counter drive back.
That's the other thing. I don't know. They're brothers, man. Come on, you got built-in chemistry.
It's not fair.
Yeah, not that Ryan and Ben don't have that.
All right, that's set.
We
Set
got
there.
set. Let's get this going. If I can get this on here.
Hit the tunes. Oh yeah, I like that.
I didn't get the beginning of it, but
I can
all right,
feel
so
that.
You like it?
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
feeling
in.
it? You
I'm
feeling
in.
me?
I'm feeling it.
You
I'm
feeling
buying.
me? Dog. Does that
So
sound good?
before going into the next set, who's got the most momentum? Sean.
Are you going to go to commercials?
No, I'm just
serious.
serious. No, we're sitting here listening to the music.
Well, no, we're going to say that the Roses do for sure, just because they have. And we'll ask on the other side of our commercial messages. We'll ask what the Mulaney and Williams need to do to get back into it.
Come back. Check us
You
out.
got it, man.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate care clinic near you.
This is how we do it.
Yeah, this is. See, we're getting funky now, right?
I love it.
I like.
I'm a fan.
GQ manipulated.
Ooh.
I know.
Wow.
I don't know who that was.
Wow.
But it's getting heavy out there, baby. But it's not jazzy like a lay-down, breakdown, boogie on the wrong side of town. It's not like that at all.
Why
Man,
would you ever
so
boogie
good.
on the wrong side?
On the wrong side
Sometimes
of
the
town.
right side's not available.
You make a reservation, they don't have room for you. That's what it is. Anyway, we're back at the lovely Glenview Club. Great
Ooh, good
blitz
move.
from
Great
Ben Williams.
return to get it low by Ryan Mulaney.
Again, we're watching Series 1 match between the Rose brothers, Paul and Pete, on the near side here. Paul serving, Pete at the net, against Hinsdale. And that was Ben Williams who just cranked that forehand. And his partner on the deuce side, Ryan Mulaney. Roses won the first set 6-2. I'm going to say, what was it? What were we looking at? Maybe about like 40 minutes? How was it? I don't know what the time of the
Probably
match
closer
was.
to half an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Hard to tell, but either way, good first set.
Yeah.
Here's what I love. There was very minimal errors, right? Like it was
Yes.
good paddle, just
Nice
a lot
pick.
of great shots.
Well, and outside of the first 2 games where the Roses really just basically won 8 straight points,
Yes.
then every single point was very competitive.
It was contested.
And
yeah.
then, I mean, I think the deuce in the 6th game went for 8 minutes.
We did have a long game in
It's a
there.
very long chunk of the set.
And I think this further, if I can get back up on my soapbox, that's a perfect example to me. If you were to look at the point total of that first set,
Yes, sir.
it was not as deceiving as a 6-2 score.
No, it didn't look like a 6-2 set at all.
And that's what I'm saying. And so if you were to play rally scoring or some other different type of scoring system, you'd be like, wow, that was a close set.
It was.
But you
That's-
look
I
on
see
the
what you
score
mean.
sheet and you see 6-2 and you're like, man, they waxed them.
Makes a lot of sense, actually. You're selling me on this one.
So if the total
This is
points
working.
was 30 to 28 or 26 or something, you're like, wow, that was a great set. But no, it'll be, look, that's what
Great. Again,
that's obviously
Williams.
what they want to get themselves into is those
Cranky
drivable
wanky.
opportunities.
Yeah. Huge backhand from Ben.
I'll throw it out.
Going to ever say that again.
I think I'll go the first. That was our first take it to Pound Town.
Yeah.
You
For
know?
sure. Tell you what, that especially in this weather, that's, as I've said before,
Great
many times,
volley.
might even be Pound Town inside Pound County. I mean, it was a county-wide, you could either be, all state, or just all county, or all
Is
village.
that a
I
thing
guess.
anymore?
I don't know.
That was back in
Sectionals?
the
I
day,
used
like
to-
football,
I
right?
used
Like
to-
you were
yeah,
all county
yeah.
team and
I used
stuff
to
like
teach
that.
used to coach with a guy who would say that he's like the number 4 junior in Schaumburg, and I'm like, do they have that?
Nope, but I just decided.
You'd make it up. Which is a pretty good. I don't know. I don't think I'm even number 1 in Killdeer. I'm pretty sure I'm not.
It's a big tennis population.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Well, I think Bruce. I don't know if Bruce Harris moved. Definitely not as good as he
Where
is.
does Mike Friedman live?
Highland Park. I can. If I had friends, you could ask him. I do have one friend, and that's Mike. That was about it. Oh, uncharacteristic.
And
right
there's
there.
a break.
A break.
A break to
You know,
start.
this might
Shocker.
not be a bad segue into asking Jason.
Whatever
if you
happened
want,
to segues?
What would I know? That's a good point. I don't know.
Is that the question?
No.
That's
The
my
is-
question.
Good.
No, we can get to that one. What should Williams and Mulaney do to get back into this match in a way? Maybe what they just did. Or,
Go back to 2007 and not invest in segues.
I think I would say
Not a growth market.
They played that game really smart, right? Like when it's a drivable opportunity, you got to take it.
Yep.
But the difference there is I don't think they were taking any balls that they shouldn't drive, and I'm not saying they
Gotcha.
did in the first set.
It's shot selection. You're right.
But,
I think he touched it.
But they moved their lobs around well, and they waited for the ball, and they
Yeah.
struck it, right? I also think, too, you've got to take your drive to a
I like
position.
this. I like this a lot, especially off of Paul, because pretty much he can go either way. With the what do we have? What do we have? A caller now?
No, shot caller, because I was in the middle of saying something.
Oh, I
and
thought you were gonna say. I thought we were like, do we have a hotline where it's like, you want to call in? We'll take your phone calls.
Call her on too.
555.
And then it's just
CPTC.
Sean interrupting himself. That would be good, actually.
That
Get
would
an
be good.
audio
Yeah.
a clip of Sean. Doink.
Stayed in.
Oh yeah.
Good little backhand
Anyways, you were
roller.
talking about segues. Someone was talking about segues.
No, all I said was I just wanted to know whether Jason had an idea of what, maybe Mulaney and. You see, I'm going to try to stay focused, even though Cal's losing it. We got to get Cal, get off the Red Bull. For
Yeah,
that.
no. What I was in the middle of saying. Thank you for bringing it back, guys. Is that I think they did a better job in that first game already of driving at the Rose brother that was off the net.
Yeah.
Right? So it's one thing to pick the right ball to drive. It's another thing to pick the right location to
Yep,
drive.
for sure. That's a good point. So a little more of that.
Yeah, and they've always lobbed
And a whole
well,
lot of
right?
you.
And then you just got to pick
A
your
shot.
spot, right?
Yep. Good hands.
Short.
He handles it.
Well,
Let
he
us
got
go.
it up high enough that.
Yep.
Yep. And look,
Oh.
there's the perfect example of what I was saying. Is so you had Pete a little bit off the net, so the drive
Pete.
doesn't have to be hard or fast.
almost-
but
it's
he's
almost
just a
better
step
off not
yeah,
being there.
he's just a step off the net.
Yeah, just a little, what do you call it, change-up maybe.
What do we?
A little wide,
boy.
uncharacteristic. He doesn't miss for a serve.
Well, you got to keep it away from Pete's backhand. I mean, that's
Yeah,
again
that's true.
one of the all-time great backhands.
And if you're going to feed it in there, you got to make him at least move for it. For sure, make him uncomfortable. You don't want a wheelhouse
That's
Kinda
tough.
like that.
shot.
That's tough. And that's we talked earlier about most players. We want to pick either your forehand or backhand. So the big percentage of people you don't necessarily want to return like Paul Rose does,
Yeah.
where he's
Right.
ready for both.
Yep.
But again, we're talking about. Oh, there
Nice
it is.
shot.
Oh, look at that. And I respect Pete not going for it.
Yes.
He saw it. He saw the
Oh, I
swing,
could-
and he just said, "Okay."
I could speak
That's-
volumes on
yeah.
that right there. It's called economy of movement,
Self-awareness.
for sure.
Yeah. Economy. Oh, I like that.
As I've gotten older, I realized that you don't need to win every point. I can't run them all down anyway, and I never could really. I think I probably was an old man playing in a 21-year-old body way back when in college.
Curious.
Pretty much. But you just let balls go. I remember watching, and I was 11 at the time, maybe 10 or 11. I remember watching Bjorn Borg.
Yeah, he was
His
great at
latest
that
career.
too.
He would just, if he decided he's not going to go after a ball, he just let it go. Like he wouldn't even, he would just go look for another ball from the ball person, right? But when
Andre
he decided to
Agassi,
go
too,
after it,
same way, yeah.
he decided to go after it, he would always get there. That was the incredible thing about Borg. It looked that way anyway. Just if he decided to go after it, he was so fast, he would get there anyway. But I was just going to say, because you don't need to. I'm not advocating laziness, by the way, when I say this, but you don't need to win every point. Sometimes you just go clap, hey man, great shot.
And rally scoring would just illustrate that even more.
That's a
great drive there
another
by
great
Ryan.
point, no pun intended. Yes.
Ryan Mullaney again got that drive to Pete, who was a little bit farther off the net than
Shot.
Paul,
Yes.
and it caused a little bit more trouble.
For sure. I also like the idea that Pete would go, if he can, right back to the player hitting the overhead
Yes,
with the drive if he can handle it,
the Elvis Presley
which is not easy. That's right. I like that.
return to sender.
I love that. I
With
didn't
your
think
rally scoring, how would you do? Would you serve until you lose the point?
No, maximum of like 6 or 8. So deuce add, right?
Well, some of them where you go two, it would like table
Great
tennis,
ball.
it's 2-2.
And a fist pump there by Pete.
Yep.
Loving that ball.
I would
you
too,
cannot
man.
give him the high backside screen.
I'd be doing a lap around the parking lot. I could hit a shot like that.
No,
Celebrating.
you wouldn't.
Well, no, you're
Why
right.
not?
I'd be walking.
many steps.
I wouldn't be running around them. I mean, come on, look at me. I'm not going to run. I think I waddle now anyway. If I run too much, my swaddlers start to, they start to sag.
Don't you swaddle babies?
His prehensile.
That's a big word.
What do my fingers have to do?
Good drive
Shot.
by Ryan. Oh, good. That one just got enough
Again.
bite, enough teeth into the screen there.
Scuba volley, or a scuba roller anyway. Stayed down.
Sure. Scuba Steve.
Scuba. What do you call it when a British?
here we go.
Sorry, wait.
Is this
No,
clean?
I just blew it.
Is this clean?
Yeah, it's clean. It's
Well,
it's
come on, you
completely
gotta.
clean.
We have to edit these. I would want to audition these prior to you unloading.
Oh yeah, okay. What do you call it when a British person takes a good look at something?
I don't know.
It's propaganda. It's a propaganda, mate.
Okay.
Okay, let me get this straight. We're the dads. and you're
yeah,
telling
and
the
then-
dad joke?
No, it's well, I get Chase who goes, okay, and then he's sitting there chuckling to himself, but it doesn't pick it up.
Well,
Right?
if it's-
I know
was
my
with you.
audience.
I was with you. I had it.
I
40
think we have
love.
40 love.
Yeah. 3 quick points. We're going to bring it back to the match. Cal,
Quickly.
please take offense.
I love the cut drive there. Got to one-time it.
It was hitting
don't
it on
put-
the rise,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
kind of coming down on the back of the ball.
And the cool thing about it is you put a little underspin on it, it softens it, so they can't really do much with it. You don't see that very often.
They are really working that hard cutter to
Yeah,
that
wow,
center
shot.
panel.
Jeez.
But it covered the middle there from Paul Rose. Good reset. Love that move.
He
But
just
you got to get out of there
he
now.
spins so quick on that two-hander.
Yep.
I mean, the Rose Bros have the placement of like a good interior decorator.
Wow.
I mean, there's a lot of
Sure.
a good
It's
feng
just always
shui
in the
out
right
there.
spot. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
A quick game.
there we go.
Well, and that's
they
a
go
tough
back up
one. They
2-1.
played a great point and another power failure there.
For sure. Well, like, it's a nice vibe out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, they've played 8,000 times,
I know. I just,
This week.
and that's a lot of paddle. It's only Wednesday.
that's a lot of pound counting. That's a pound county. That's an entire state of pound right there. If,
We got-
if the state of,
So we got 2-1 Rose Bros.
yes.
They're up a set, down a break,
Yeah. Technically, yeah.
technically, right?
Well, no.
No, we're back on.
Back
We're
on serve, yeah, back on serve, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
I was going to say, are you using the break again here? Sorry. Sorry, Coach.
No, that was not a break.
All right. Just
But again,
back to
a
you.
great return by Pete, little pressure by Paul.
Jeez. You know what? That almost curled in.
Good.
When you mishit it, sometimes that does happen.
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
and I made the comment earlier. What a clean match! How many balls have we seen miss?
Oh, no.
Very few.
High quality petal. Yeah.
They find the sweet spot a lot.
He's there. Yeah, I wonder what that's like.
It feels better when you hit it in the sweet spot.
I couldn't tell you. I mean, I'm telling you the truth, seriously. Whether it's platform, pickleball, tennis, snap that thing down.
Oh.
I still love the move from
Yes.
Williams, though. I mean, he obviously, had to take one kind of in the midsection there.
He
and
knew
just
it was
had to-
coming. He
Yeah.
was braced it, but he was still there.
No, it was a good, I don't know. I'd say don't stop doing that.
Don't stop believing.
Exactly.
Journey,
Don't stop till you get enough. Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
For
What
sure.
else you got?
Don't go
Chasing
change.
Waterfalls.
Exactly.
TLC. What else?
Let's see. Don't go breaking my heart. How about that?
Ooh, Supremes.
No, that's I think it's Elton John. I want to say.
Don't go breaking my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. It could be.
Yeah,
Elton
exactly.
John.
It's a duet.
I think you're right.
Kiki D is the.
I think you're right with Elton
female.
John.
Yeah, he's there. I thought I was going to
He
get a
was there.
tweener
What
there.
a
What
little
a shot,
flick.
though. Yeah,
Squash flick.
yeah, for sure. That's what we need is a movie about squash. As far as I'm concerned.
The vegetable.
We don't get. Fine, I'll sell it.
I love squash.
I'll green light that project. Mm-hmm. I'm a squash guy. I mean, I don't eat a lot of vegetables, but
Well, look at me.
Well, no, I look like a vegetable, is it? I'm more like a pineapple now. I think.
Bored.
Especially if the hair goes a little haywire, like a little pineapple thing happening.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, I could use some lotion. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
Because the skin of the pineapple,
So we got a great point going on.
That
here.
was a
Huge
great
pace
point. But again,
coming off
Pete
there.
held that
He did.
ready position. Everybody thought the drop shot was
Yeah.
coming.
That's not easy to do, by the way, especially.
Got the thumbs up from Pete.
Yeah, that's called early preparation, everybody.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that was what he was going to do, and definitely Ben didn't know, and it's not his fault. I mean, you hold it that long, and then you got to make a concerted effort to guess.
And now here's one of those weird things. It's like, do you need to wait for that other point on the other court to end to go get the ball?
I think the
don't
answer is
know.
a resounding no.
Yeah, for me, it's a no. If you're,
Who would possibly care on
well,
the other
but
team?
I've always gone by
there
the
are
rule
some people
of,
that do.
Yeah, courtesy is yes, but for me,
Who is Curtis Yee?
But my point is, if you're on that other court, you're not watching the ball, you're watching the other guys, that's on you.
The
right?
Book of
Right.
Dad Humor by Cal Noble.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's pretty good for a 20-something.
It is. I mean, I don't know whether it's good or not. But,
I was going to say, I don't know. Cal, are you over 30?
oh, God, no. He's barely over 20.
That
Nice.
was the
Sorry,
joke.
That's funny. That's funny. Coming from a divorced 56-year-old.
Am I divorced?
Who's that?
Jason Love. That's the word on the street.
I'm
That's
neither,
just what I thought you
I'm
looked
neither
like.
any of
Oh,
those
okay,
things.
sorry
yeah.
about that.
I'm none of
Sorry
those
about
things.
that.
yeah.
Has anyone ever told you you look like that?
Wow. Ouch.
Good
Well, I
vibes.
wasn't saying you look like that. It was
Sicko.
just a probing
Backhand
question.
Wally.
As long as that divorced 56-year-old is funny, I'll take it.
I'll share that with your wife.
She does not think I'm funny.
And,
No.
then, and then the show took a turn.
Yeah.
And it was all downhill
Yeah.
after that.
So I think, do I have the score? It's 3-1.
Yes.
Yes.
It is
Yes.
3-1.
Okay.
Big
That was
speed.
Oh,
Great return.
Super return.
And I love Pete actually just let that go, right? It wasn't his wheelhouse to take that volley.
No,
he just lets
you
it
figured
go
maybe
and you
Paul
deal with
could,
it.
Yeah. Paul probably has the best shot at it anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
For
Why-
sure.
Don't get in his way. That's what it comes down to. And Ben, even though he's got one heck of a backhand, tell you what, when he gets hold of a forehand, Williams' forehand is just huge.
Well, and again, he's playing a little bit of the mental game, like you said, Sean, right? He's
Yep.
mixing up his stance,
Yep.
setting up for a backhand, setting up for a
No
forehand.
way.
What a play.
And they're still in it. Okay, this is series
Oh,
one. Series
no.
one where the point would have been over.
Was
with
that a
couple of
snowboard?
shots.
That hit the snowboard or the tin?
You
We
mean
can't
the
tell.
one that came back here? You
Yeah,
mean?
we can't tell.
I couldn't tell.
It might have been a snowboard. He hit that so well. Ben thought the point was over.
Spectacular shot making here. And the crowd are loving it. No surprise, really. Wow. Kind of
Nuts.
cruise that in. You know what? That's the other thing that both Roses are real good at. They'll change pace on the serve. Because Paul will kind of cruise one in there, and then he'll kind of hit a little change up, and then he'll really cruise one in there. And every so often, you just can't get used to the rhythm there. You
Well,
just kind of cough a ball
when
up.
you say cruise, you mean fast.
Not Tom.
Yeah.
But
Caribbean.
I
well,
also
cruise means, you're not really hitting it that hard.
Oh, okay, that's yeah. But then you said that he really cruises. Does that mean
Yeah,
that he hits
yeah.
it harder, or he
Harder.
really
Yeah,
hits
of course.
it softer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
what I was going to say.
It's like if you're in the
Tom
Royal Caribbean
Cruise. Yeah.
cruise, right? And then if you realize we got to get back to port a lot sooner, so now we're going to make the boat go a lot faster.
Are you following this?
Yeah, that's good.
Now I'm done with it. But what I was going to say is I think that was one of those errors, right, where they felt like they had their teeth in that game with some chances.
Yep.
And then they had
Didn't
that great
materialize.
shot by Ben.
Oh, yeah.
And then Paul gets it off the snowboard, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, that hurts.
I'll just give you an idea of how great the level is.
Yeah, it's really high.
Because, I mean, you're hitting, like, shots that anybody would be proud of, and we're still kind of behind. It's amazing. It's always been a little demoralizing about platform is you could play and hit some of the greatest shots you've ever hit and still be down a break in a
Much
set.
different than tennis,
Totally,
right?
yeah.
I mean, that ball was gone.
Yep.
I mean, it hit the snowboard and kicked up.
Yep.
Ben might have had the paddle in his left hand, thinking the point was over.
But by the way, if you just watch that, Pete Rose had to move to his left for about
That's
two steps.
his-
Still was able to rip the
It's
thing.
his favorite shot, that
yeah, for sure.
backhand.
Yeah.
And here we go. We got 3 break
Oh.
points.
Did that get over?
Nope.
No.
But it was close.
So we got 15-40.
I think
Still 2 break
up,
points.
You're up love 40. You can take a cut if you want.
Absolutely. But that's also their MO anyway, right? They're going to put pressure
Love
on the
how
return.
steady Williams was with that volley. Yeah. Shot. Ryan?
Oh,
No way.
Wow.
Get out your protractor.
I'm
B-Dub just
gonna
kinda
give
went
him. I'm
inside
going to give
out.
him that was intentional.
That one went to
Soft in
11.
the hands.
I,
yeah.
I think that was an 11. I know the West German judge is going to give it a, and I'm West German. It's going to give it
Interesting
a low
strategy
grade.
there. Did you see that? They pulled
Yep.
Ryan back, but Ben still went in. Switch
Great
on the net.
switch.
They want Ryan hitting the overheads. He's got a little bit more variety.
Yep.
And he's got that big cutter drop, too,
He
that
also
he can
gets
hit.
back quicker. No offense to B-Dub, but he does. He kind of just is already kind of back there.
He's younger.
Not only that, I like Ben at the net. I mean, just, swallowing up some,
Yeah.
maybe a little blitz here and there.
He's always been
See,
so solid at the net.
Yeah.
This is why I think tennis scoring is great, because if we had started this
I love
set with
what
rally
are
scoring,
we in debate
I would have
competition here?
I would have already thrown my paddle into the parking lot and sabotaged the generator. Because I mean, you'd be down like 28-4, but this way it's
is
still
it
they're
though?
still in the game.
I don't know. I'd love to know what the
shot.
point total is here.
What disturbs me is that you know where the generator is, Cal.
I do know where the generator is.
We've been here a lot, as you said earlier.
That's alarming. Is what I think is the word I'm looking for.
Well, it
good
looks like
overhead.
it's the Alcatraz one. You were in there, Sean.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like
yeah,
super loud.
yeah.
We just have
cutter
great
drop
conversations
That's the
again.
cool
on
thing
here.
about some of these clubs is what a
Great
shot.
ball.
Super.
And I know I said it earlier, but anytime you got a player inside the blue like that, you got to go at him.
Yep.
Not maliciously,
Nope.
but strategically, you
No,
got to go at
and he
that
knows he's
player.
coming
Yes,
too. So it's
yes.
not like he's not going to get out of the way.
Everybody here knows
yeah,
it's coming.
Yeah, it's not poor sportsmanship. Some people think that's part of the game.
And let's see what they do here again. So look, they pull Ryan back. So they're starting double back, but is Ben going to go in? Nope, he falls back.
Probably a good idea.
And
Well, they
go,
came back from 40 love.
Yeah, and they go a little rope-a-dope here. Muhammad Ali.
And now they have a break point.
Good look.
I love it.
I agree, Ben. Like that, you got to go with the the shot that got you here.
Yeah,
As my dad always say, the girl you came with.
that's right.
Dance with the girl about the brown.
Is that what my dad sounds like?
Yeah, I have no idea what your dad sounds like. I've never met him.
What the heck was that?
I don't think that's what he sounds like.
That was if he was
He's
a
a truck
trucker.
driver?
Yeah.
He's a trucker.
And
That worked.
no, just long. Just long.
Just in case you wanted to know, even if it was good, I'm going to hit a winner off it anyway.
Yes.
So that's always a smart move.
Well, when the pressure's off, generally
sure.
our returns are the
For sure.
best, right?
Yep.
Deuce again.
Do you think RoboCop would be good at racket sports?
No,
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Being relaxed, because he's he can just be. There's no mental aspect to the game.
Thank
He's
you
just
for your
always
cooperation.
always at his peak. He'd be a machine.
I have no clue where this is
Oh,
going.
look at that. Good hands.
Oh, it already arrived at its destination. It's just a simple question.
Good cut overhead. That stayed so low. And
Shot.
again, Paul's great deep cut overhead there.
Gotta set
Put
it
the
up.
pressure on it
Yep.
big time. And then Pete just finished it.
Back to Deuce. Duet. Egalite.
Going a little hand signals here by Hinsdale.
T.
Oh, no. And that, what's that, the first fault we've seen all night?
No, he
No.
went wide with a one, but that's the
Oh,
only
yeah,
other
he
one.
did. He
It's
did.
only
You're
been
right.
two. You're not wrong.
You're right.
Yeah, there's been barely any service errors.
Yeah.
Any errors at all?
Okay, so
That
I
I wouldn't call unforced.
I had a question from, and we really haven't seen any from the text line or the chat
I've had
line. So-
zero.
Have you? No, so we don't
Zero.
get anything. What a shot! Unbelievable.
Great dig.
But because I had one of the students in one of my drills ask me this, right? Hey, I noticed some players don't crank the serve, like put a lot of spin on it and give it a little bit of a ride, and then some players do.
Great court awareness by Pete to let that go.
That was.
I mean, off the face of the paddle, you could tell
Looked
Ben
like it might
wasn't
curl
happy
in.
with it,
Yeah,
right?
Right.
So we got 5-1 serving. Tough spot to be in right here.
It is.
If you're Williams Mulaney.
For sure. I like the move also subtle in a subtle manner. Pete put the ball in his pocket, warms it up a little bit. I've
Old
always thought
school.
that was a smart move.
That's
yeah.
old school right there.
Oh, for sure. I love that move. Boom.
Great
It's kind of
volley.
rough.
Way to stay
Got to
down
get out.
and low.
That's good. It's gonna
But
move
I like
anyway.
this. Ben's going to cause a little chaos,
Yeah,
right?
For sure. Super
Force
shot.
the action. Good overhead. What a dig.
Dig out of that right there. Oh. Wow.
And I kind of made the comment earlier,
Bob
right?
the Builder.
So like that drive went to Pete, who is square on the net. If that drive gets to Paul, maybe you got a shot at getting in there and being effective with your blitz. But when
That's a
you
good
drive at the
point.
net
Yep,
guy,
yep,
you're
exactly.
at this level, and really at any level, right?
Shot.
You're going to face the pain of that.
Yep.
30 love.
Live and die by the sword, I guess, Coach. You know what I noticed is when this, with the roof the way it is, just the way it looks, and the only reason I'm looking at it is because we just had our roof done, which was a total met headache and a half, by the way, a complete disaster. But with the snow, it just looks like Harry Potter to me with the
Really?
rom-com lights. Yeah,
Okay.
Hogwarts. I don't know.
All right.
I'm just saying.
I'll go with it.
I think it's a beautiful clubhouse.
Ron,
It is a beautiful.
It is.
Everything about Glenview.
That's a
is
paddle hut,
just-
not a clubhouse, for the record.
Yeah.
Oh, got him in the hand. Pete just stayed firm.
Right, so we
Both
got
feet on the
a,
ground. We got a triple match point here.
Yeah.
Smart. He just lobs it up, gets himself into a point. Wow. Oh, wow. But that's a perfect example, right? Like, he's not going to change who he is. The ball's there in the middle for his backhand. He's going to take it
He's
to Pound
taking his
Town.
cut, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's taking that thing to Pound Town.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't get cheated. No way, man. Same thing. Sit. Look at that hit.
How did that drop
I know.
in?
How did he keep that in play? That's touch. Stanley Tucci. Sit. I know. That's worse than the dad joke right there, right?
It was kind of, yeah. Kind of covered a bunch of ground.
It's grandpa joke, really. That's how bad that was. Well, I'm closer to that than being I'm a dad, for a while. What a shot!
What a drive.
And he
Holy
handled
cow. Well, you know
this
they.
is match point.
Yeah.
Get it? Yes.
Oh.
You know what? Again, got to give Williams a little credit there. I mean, it's not like Paul's going to be totally distracted by that, but he was blitzing. Like
Williams and Mulaney's
Brian
digs
Urlacher.
Yeah.
all day. They've, been.
Oh, you're
boy,
kidding
that's
me.
unfortunate.
Seriously?
That's unfortunate.
Wow.
Great match.
It was
Very clean, and this is 2-1, but close.
Again,
a close
did not
2-1.
seem like a 2-1
No, not at all.
platform match. Are we going to do another one
Yes,
tonight?
we're gonna. Yeah,
Let's see what happens.
We're gonna go to the break here, and we will update you. We're gonna see if we can find another match or get a court to move over. But we'll keep you updated. We'll head back to the stream starting
Stay tuned,
soon.
I guess, is what we're saying, aren't
Yep,
we?
and we will we'll update you shortly.
You got it.
Jason, thoughts on the
Stay
match?
with us.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future,
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate care clinic near you.
And we're live.
We're back. Here we are. Just got going. In the nick of time, this is a Court 4 match.
Let me get this off the screen there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and a huge, I don't know if you saw it, but that was a great cutter drop by Chris Williams from Glenview.
Who is serving, and his partner, Danny Shapiro.
So we've got on the near side from Glenview, Chris Williams and Danny Shapiro playing against Rob Geckel
And
Tom Conklin on the far side.
Who was very
representing
patient
Hinsdale.
with me when I could not figure out how his name was spelled.
It is a tricky
Seems
one.
like a very nice gentleman.
It is a tricky name to spell.
Oh, right. And this match, actually, believe it or not, has not already been going on for 2 sets. This is the second point.
Yep.
Blink and you miss it. I love our system where we have 15 minutes and everybody sits around doing nothing, and then when there's 1 minute left, everybody has to go do
We rush.
things.
We are really good at that. Great drive by Rob there. So I don't know Tom and Rob too well. I know Danny and Chris a little bit, so this is going to be a good match so I can feel them out as well, in these first couple games to get the feel-out process. But
already, incredible point length.
Yes.
For the first 2. And it's
Yes.
not like they're really seem to be holding back much. They're swinging. They're
I
just
love
that good.
And I did just walk over to the hut. It is really cold.
It's very cold.
And the
It's
guys
annoyingly cold.
who just got done from that Court 1 match were saying the same thing. Their hands were numb the entire time. So
Yeah.
if you're doing the temperature check,
The TC.
cold. I don't know what the real feel is right now, but anyway, I think we got 30 all here in the first game.
That's correct.
And just a quick score update of the rest of this match on Court 2, which is next to us just to the left. I think you can see from the camera there. We're in a third set. Glenview Hinsdale Series 1. It's been a great night here, Cal, at the Glenview Club.
Oh,
hasn't
I
it?
am jazzed, to say the least, about more paddle.
Like Wynton Marsalis jazz, Herb Albert jazz. What kind of jazz are we talking about?
Art Pepper.
Ooh, good one.
Nice.
Okay. So we got a break point here, we believe, in this first game. And a little bit of back and forth going on these overheads. Nice forehand there by Tom Conklin out of that ad side. Good double screen overhead there by Danny Shapiro.
The real feel says it's 13.
Really?
I'm going to say it's a little colder than that.
I'm not going to, like I said,
I'm not an expert.
You can see me in the booth here. I am bundled up. I've got the jacket
You're
and
not
the
that
vest.
bundled up. Your
Well,
jacket's not on.
It's cold. My hands
Okay.
are in the pocket.
Yeah, his hands
It's
are in the
cold.
vest pocket.
Yes, it is cold, for sure. But anyway, big shout out again to the Glenview Club
Oh,
for
gosh.
hosting us
Yeah,
here.
It's just amazing.
Always so nice. And to our sponsors. Oh, there's a little doink. I got it. I was a little late on the call, but I saw it. You could hear by my voice I was going to get there. And so we maybe had the score wrong. Game there for
No,
Williams and
Williams.
Shapiro.
Yeah.
So we got a 1-0 lead to start this Court 4 Series 1 match. Glenview versus Hinsdale Park
And
District.
now we're getting some analog distortion effects here on the camera.
Well, that's fun. Can
It's
you
the
explain
cold.
that?
It's yeah. I don't. No, I don't really know what's going on here. It's fine.
Okay.
Tom Conklin, serving for Hinsdale.
So he's the taller gentleman on the right-hand side with the, we'll call it the red, white, and blue
The red
snow
pom-pom.
hat. Yep. With the white vest, or the
I
white
guess
long
actually
sleeves.
that's- Yeah, they both have.
Good dig by Danny Shapiro
Maybe
there
his-
on the ad side.
Okay, Tom's wearing a Bears.
Is that a Bears?
Well, it's the colors for sure.
Duh, Bears.
That Bears.
I mean, can we talk about how great that Bears season was real quick?
You know, it really
are we
was.
okay to talk
Oh,
about
I'm
it yet, or
not.
no?
No,
Okay,
I mean,
didn't know. Yeah.
I've unfortunately been a Bears fan my whole life, which for my age, Jay Cutler was my peak. So it's.
Oh, you almost went with a little ATP around the post. I think if you would have let that hang a hair longer, you might have had it.
It's true. I was just excited to be along for the ride. And a playoff game at Soldier Field,
And-
what more can you ask for?
Did you go?
Oh, no.
Oh, good.
No.
Okay, I was going
No,
to
I
say,
mean,
wow,
that'd
that'd
be awesome.
Oh, right through the wickets.
I think that was after the point had ended, which is why. No, that was just a.
yeah. That was a great
a
return
great
by
return.
Chris Williams. A little backside screen, one-handed flick return. So Chris, I think he's kind of affectionately known as C-Dubs. Oh boy,
That's
look at the
tough.
chaos.
Jeez.
I love it.
Great dig from Danny.
Those that love listening know that I love a little bit of chaos. But again, Chris is being fairly dynamic here early in the match. Good layoff.
It's like Dan
there.
Marino's wife.
I'm going to leave that one, Cal. I'm just
Oh,
going to
that's
leave
one
it.
of the greatest quotes of all time.
What's that?
It's George W. Bush, and he's like, "Oh, I got to spend last night with Dan Marino and his really dynamic wife."
You know, I don't recall that one.
an
Which George Bush was that? W or H?
W.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a Bushism.
Got it.
It's
Sorry,
absolute great
I'm
quote.
sorry I wasn't there for
that's
that
all
one.
right.
Didn't
Yeah,
have that one.
That's. I think we're.
40-15?
I think so, but I could be way off.
And-
I was fixing.
Totally fair. But again, nice start to this match. Danny with a little chip in charge.
A little wide. I think that'll
No,
be.
Rob called it good. Good
What a
sportsmanship
sportsman.
right off the bat there.
I'm calling that out.
You are?
Oh yeah.
Every time? Or only on Sundays?
It could have been 30% more in, and I still would have called it out.
Really?
Oh yeah.
We're learning a lot about you, Cal.
Look, I'm not going to win any matches. I might as well win some points.
That's fair.
So,
Good hold to
gotta
that
do what you gotta
roller
do.
there
All right,
by.
so I just had the score dead wrong. So I think we're at deuce.
Sure, we'll go
Yeah.
with deuce.
Yeah.
But good
I'm
hold
locked in
by
now.
Tom Conklin there. Like everybody thought, myself included, he was going to go with the straight drop, but he held it and put a little roller in there.
Which is, it's impressive to be doing that this early on in the match,
To what?
asserting dominance. Well, he's already built expectation about what he's going to be doing.
Well, but we talked about it earlier with Ryan Mulaney, and I was just chit-chatting with him in the hut, and I made the comment to to Ryan and Pete Rose, one of the best things he did was hold that preparation
Yeah,
so high,
right.
and then they don't know what's coming, and Tom did the same thing. Unfortunately, an ad out there, they got a flag on that volley.
So we got a break point.
break point, otherwise known as just a regular break point. But
Oh, wait, no, right. Yeah, this is just a break point.
Just a
Sorry.
break
Sorry,
point, yeah.
Sorry, forgot my name.
I don't even know what a break you would mean by that.
Well, you're breaking the break point.
Got it.
So, normies would call it a hold. But back to deuce.
Little conversation there with Danny and Chris. Chris came all the way across the center hash to take that forehand. And I don't know that Danny would have driven that backhand, but you got to wonder. Oh, just a hair long,
Just
maybe?
a little wide, yep. Didn't look like it from the camera, but I was looking at it over. It was definitely a little wide.
Everybody agreed, all four.
Yeah, it was. Sometimes the camera really is not as accurate as you think it is.
Wow,
All
great
right,
volley.
So that's a turnaround. That's a game.
Pair of
Bamboo
breadsticks.
shoots.
Pair of breadsticks?
I was just at Olive Garden.
Were you really?
I was last night. I mean, unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks for $12.99. I mean, get
Oh
out
my
of
God.
town. It's actually a fantastic deal.
It is. What kind of sauce did you go with on your pasta? White or red?
No, I literally just did the soup, salad, and breadsticks.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I'd get the chicken and gnocchi.
Really?
Yeah. You had
Hold
3
on.
bowls of soup,
I
like
don't know
12
if the-
breadsticks.
I don't know if this cord is going to reach, but I'm going to
You got to
shut
lift.
this
Yeah,
door.
you just lift up. There you go.
I'm familiar.
Just
Gosh, it is cold. 30 love?
yes.
Danny calls 30 here.
I'm
Good
very-
move by
oh.
Tom. But a great return by Rob. He got that ball low back to Danny, kept it away from Chris. So we've got 30-15. Ooh.
Just wide.
And
yeah.
again, I know Dan. I know, and I would say it to his face. I'd love to see that as a backhand volley instead of a forehand volley. It's going to move straight instead of to the right.
I mean, all four of these guys are hitting pretty much perfect volleys.
So far, I mean, minus the one that just missed, but yes.
Well, down the middle solves the riddle, is what they would say.
My dad would certainly have said that.
Down the middle solves the riddle.
There he is. I love how you think my dad was a pirate,
Nice.
you know, or I don't know what that voice was.
It's a truck. It's a truck driver.
It was definitely something. Doink.
Does about it good.
Is that the chunky soup guy? What is that?
I don't know. There's this trucker he's kind of super popular right now, and he's like 65. He
Is that a
sounds like
YouTube thing, an Instagram thing?
Instagram,
What is
I
that?
think,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. Not as familiar,
Yeah.
you know.
Roller dogs.
56-year-old divorce guy, you know.
Not many options out there.
Nice little chip there, and we talked about this in the last match. They got that drive away from Danny at the net to
Deuce.
Chris, who was a little farther back. Rob has a really solid forehand return, and Tom likes poaching
Yes.
off. We've
And,
already
yeah,
noticed that he loves poaching off that return.
And that's 2 this game.
Mm-hmm.
See, now we have a true break point
Sure.
for Williams and Shapiro.
In the purest of definitions,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I love the athleticism that this Hinsdale group is bringing. They're all over the court. And it's going to be interesting to see if Chris and Danny can kind of slow this down and go a little bit more traditional paddle against that activity.
You know, and I'm glad that Sean is not currently on the mic because we would have definitely heard a comment there about the athleticism.
You think so? What would he have said?
Well, you're really putting me on the spot here, but probably.
Some about Mike Friedman?
I wouldn't know anything about that. I mean, come on, look at me.
He was a great athlete.
Mike Friedman. Played with the best of them.
Good overhead there by Danny. Got it to the side screen, soft and low. Is that the generator you're talking about? We're hearing right now,
That's a
or a lawnmower?
737.
We are over the
Flight
underneath
path.
the flight path of O'Hare.
Yeah.
I used to love being out on the tennis court and you could watch those airplanes, and I tried to guess where they were going.
Could we pretend like him? You know that song?
I didn't hear enough.
Oh,
of it.
okay. That's okay. I won't sing it again.
Okay,
I'm
thank you.
embarrassed now. I'm just
Thank you.
gonna say
Nice little waterfall there by Danny to get back to deuce. Wow, Rob is really cranking on that forehand return. Good volley.
See, but again, I'm going to challenge your rally scoring to be devil's advocate because in general, I agree. I have way more fun with pickleball scoring. But again, I don't play competitively, God knows. But when rally scoring, when you do have a close match, rally scoring, or sorry, traditional tennis scoring elevates it, in my opinion. It does make it that it's putting more weight on these points. And I like when it's working well and every game is going to deuce, I think it's exciting to watch.
Fair, but to argue that point, right? Like at 5-5, 6-6, 10-10, 21-21, is that any
Right.
different?
Well, so what? Yeah, so you're saying you play to what 50?
Play to whatever. Play
Okay.
to so we would do an event where you'd play handicap scoring to 30 points.
I think did Williams and Shapiro win that game?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
So 2-1.
I'm totally.
I told you I thought I had it. But what I was going to say to that is one of the other problems we didn't get into before. I actually think I've touched on it on the air before. Is with tennis scoring, you change your thought process and/or your swing or your shot selection based on the score.
Right.
Whereas if it's a drive, you should hit the drive. If you've got a ball to pound, you should pound it, regardless of if it's a break point, add point, game point, regardless, right?
I agree. And,
For the legs.
It's Sean's
and,
back.
if
Welcome
anybody
back.
else needs plumbing help, just make sure you call me.
That's
Well,
Sean
so here's
spelled
my
the right way.
my only thought on that again as a very much an amateur would be, there's a natural thing in sports, an ebb and flow, where the tighter the game
What a
gets
volley.
and the less time there is, the more you score, the better you play, right? Like you look at basketball or football, whenever there's a giant deficit, it ends up, sometimes there's a blowout, but there's more scoring in the later sections of the game. And the tennis scoring allows you to kind of be in that microcosm every game instead of every match. So, like, you're down 40 love. How many times do you see 40 love and then it goes to deuce and then you have a fantastic game versus sometimes when you're at 30-15, then it's 40 and then the game's over? Like, when you can get...
I actually think we're arguing the same point, right? In a lot of ways. So they both illustrate that. If it's a close match, the point total is going to be close, right? So to what you're saying is if you're equally matched, 40-15 is irrelevant, right? It'd be 21-22 or 20-20.
Right, but let's say we're playing to 50 points and it's 11-11.
Oh,
I
we're
don't
talking
care about that
scoring
point.
again. I
But
gotcha.
if we're in game 3 and it's 40 all, I want to win those points
Why are those more important?
because they give you a game.
Yeah, but shouldn't you have focused on winning the ones before that?
I'm just saying, when you do rally scoring, you kind of...
I may go back to my office.
No,
I was just going to say,
If
Sean,
this keeps going.
Hey, Sean, can you change the subject, please? Thank you.
When you do rally scoring, you kind of build like an apathy to the score, whereas traditional tennis scoring keeps you much more motivated
Fair.
in certain aspects.
yeah.
Fair, but I would argue the same also,
Speed,
right?
what?
Yeah, there's
touch.
definitely a counter. Yeah.
Great
Must be the
volley.
Mets. The Mets hat. That's what did it right
The
there.
tomahawk by
It's
Danny
not
out
only
of the right
about the
for
money,
sure.
Spider-Man. It's about the Mets.
Are they trying to decide the score? 40-30, we think?
Love the Mets. Let's go Mets. Everybody loves the Mets. Let's get a home run. Let's
You know
go
who
Mets.
loves the
Good
Mets?
leave.
Is John McEnroe. Loves the
Well,
Mets.
yeah.
Love the Mets.
Oh, sure, for sure. And so we,
2-2?
if we haven't said it yet, we are back. If you haven't just joined us, I'm sorry. We're back at Glenview Club.
Paco,
in
we
lovely Gulf, Illinois.
we
watching.
appreciate you being with us.
We do.
Our flaws and all, and
Yeah.
our inability,
Yes,
chronic
exactly.
inability to keep
That's
score.
life. That's life flawed.
That's right. That's
Amen.
right. If there's one thing that we're good at, me anyway, is that
Being
I'm
flawed?
good at- Yeah, exactly.
Gosh, I just
Excellent.
gotta light a candle or something in here.
Wow.
Is it that bad?
Oh, it's great.
I'm closer to it.
It's great. We're good.
Close the door.
Boys, we're all good.
Courtesy.
All good.
It wasn't. Believe it or not, it wasn't that close to. Well, I did. Whatever happened a long time
gonna
ago.
be
I was just
sick.
facing the toilet. But anyway, okay. So, I mean, if that's the case, I
Dear
I
Lord.
apologize.
Moving on.
All right, so
Add in.
yeah,
Game point.
We
No.
just kind of just
No.
smacks that
Wait,
thing
40
flat
40-15.
right there.
no, I
I don't know.
definitely.
It's got to be deuce. No, 30s.
Chris Williams is back to serving, so the last game ended. So I think we're 2-all.
Still serving. You mean?
No,
Shot.
no.
Now it's.
So it's add out right now.
we're in the 2-all game.
Okay, yeah.
It is 2-all.
See, this is what happens when Sean's not here. I have to talk, and then I can't focus. No, I'm
That is and I actually take partial blame for that.
For not being there?
No, because
Oh,
I
that's
got
the
Cal
toilet's
going
fault.
about the scoring,
Oh,
the toilet scoring.
I've been scoring toilets for my whole life, boy, I tell you.
Good lob. Rob has got a
Very
nice
nice.
little forehand. Chris cut
Flex
that off
there.
nicely.
Back to deux, égalité. I'm just getting
that-
ready for the French Open.
Is that
there.
French?
Yep.
Égalité, liberté,
Danny stayed put.
He did. Wait
Must
a
have
minute,
been
wait a minute,
40-15.
wait,
In what?
Must have been
Yes.
40-15.
How-
All right,
Okay.
we're locked in now. It's 3-2.
this metric
That's the
scoring
changeover.
or
We're
what the
good.
heck?
No,
We're
It's
going
just
actually,
pure
Sean,
incompetence.
we're going back and forth between rally scoring
Oh, okay.
traditional.
All right, fair enough. Good with it.
So I think it's 11-10.
Fair enough. All right, I'm happy with that anyway.
Feel free to text any comments or questions in. You don't have to hit just the chat button.
Criticisms.
Yeah,
you know, that's
Cal's
fine, too.
Cal's on the chat. I've got the cell. I love hearing the ding of the phone. And
I got
somebody
the
with a
office
comment.
apparently. Is
The dinger.
Yeah.
The dinger is on.
Speed.
Oh.
Not a bad idea.
He didn't fully commit to the stroke.
No.
He committed to the move, but not the shot.
It's almost a kind of a block chip going
Mm-hmm.
up the line like that.
Are you saying his stroke game was weak?
All right,
I'm just
Cal.
saying-
All right, Cal.
I'm just saying he didn't fully follow through and commit
What
to
happened to the
back,
dad
to the
humor?
forehand.
That was a little more PG. But,
What I just said was completely PG. It was
All
referring
right.
to golf.
okay.
True.
All right.
This guy's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I can't wait for golf season, personally.
Really?
Yeah.
Golf season
You're
never
an
ends.
avid, I didn't realize you were an avid
I love it.
linkster.
I love it.
That's awesome.
I've had the privilege of playing at some of the best courses.
You know, I would imagine you have, actually. Yeah, for sure. It's good overhead. He's there. Scoopage.
It's been a good match, Sean. So we're at 3-2, 15 love.
Get down.
Again, Court 4, Series 1, Glenview versus Hinsdale Park District.
Hinsdale PD. It's not police department.
Yes.
Just every so often we get questions about that.
I mean, sometimes they do get called.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean,
Yeah, there's not much cheating going on.
No.
I was
so
saying skirmishes.
we get officer friendly? Oh, I
scrums.
see what you mean.
Great ball. Look at active net player, and Chris went behind him, right? Hit
Yep.
it to where they're supposed to be instead of where they're going. 30-15. Oh, I heard a ding of the phone.
Yep.
Everybody hear it?
Check it.
Let's see what it says.
It's time to take my pill.
Oh, and that's not dad humor? Or that's dad humor? I don't think so. I'm a dad. I know what the humor looks like, or sounds like, I guess.
Well, that's from
Sit down.
it's from Get Smart.
You mean the remake, right?
Yeah, that's
Not-
Steve
not-
Carell version, not the original.
Steve Carell, yeah. Well,
It was,
Another-
it was an email about our Series 2 match next week. Sorry, guys.
Do you want to see if I got a text?
I don't.
So I'll
Are
read
you
it
on?
out.
Are you
I'll
on the
read it
thread?
out loud.
You on the thread?
good reset.
No, I'm not.
Was a good reset. And Danny, good move to his left to hit that forehand. Good overhead.
Wow.
That thing just died
It did.
in that corner.
Roll off.
Sean, we were talking about it. It's really cold outside. The temperature seems to have pretty fairly drastically dropped.
Let's see what we got here.
What do we got on the chat going
So
on?
we
10
got
degrees.
Paco is still singing our praises in a way that's we appreciate everybody
Wow,
here.
thanks.
That's and we don't get compliments very often. And then we have
Mostly,
TZX
criticisms about
asking,
this.
are waterfalls more effective in very cold weather?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
that
jump
makes
in.
sense.
I will say they are. I mean, I think the tough part about the waterfall in the cold weather is you
Okay,
actually
well,
don't.
another game ended and
Get
I
the
missed
first
it.
bounce.
God, this is just absolutely blowing this. All right, I got to lock in. You guys keep talking.
What I was gonna say is, I think in the
Jason,
cold,
go ahead.
In the in the cold weather, you've got the deceptive. Are we gonna hit it to the screen or not? Right, where it really becomes a tough task to dig it out.
For sure.
Right. Where in the warm weather, it's more
Nice
about getting it away
move.
from a drive opportunity if you overhit it,
Go
underhit
Bears.
it, et cetera, whatever. But in the cold, it's effective because that thing drops like a ton of bricks.
It does.
And then it becomes very hard to get that next lob or that next shot
Sure.
up.
No, it's that
again.
first bounce to me that is tough in the cold weather. It's a good
Wow.
shot.
If we're opening the question line, I've got one I'd like to. Excuse me.
Bless you.
What is heavier, a ton of bricks or a ton of feathers?
Great question. Obviously, it's the feathers.
Yeah. No, because bricks are heavier than feathers. Is a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers?
A good game there, and a break. See if Rob and Tom can consolidate that break.
Well, and I think the games feel a lot faster in my head because I'm waiting to the last minute and then doing everything. But these last two games have moved quick.
Yes.
And I think that's 15 love.
Yeah.
So it's we got a lot of paddle still to be played, but obviously the trend here I think is pretty obvious. The quicker play is favoring Gecko and Conklin at the moment.
Well, I made the comment that they've made it more athletic, right?
Mm.
They've intentionally sped up the pace, and I'm not saying they're better athletes, but they've forced the
Well,
tempo
at this
of the match.
yeah, right. Yeah. At this moment in time, they're more comfortable with it.
And then that's a good adjustment, right?
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with Danny and Chris if they can. Oh, that dropped in. Yep, good ball. See if they can counter that, right, by either matching the speed and the tempo or slowing it down more so, right? Because there's really no middle ground to that.
Right.
Good communication. Good leave for the player on the left. And for everybody watching, what we mean by that is we're looking at the camera here, right? You want Tom hitting most of the overheads, especially if they're going to attack Chris in the ad court here.
Well, let's just give a little refresher here. For Hinsdale, we have Tom Conklin, the slightly taller gentleman in the Cubs hat, and Rob Geckel in the very stylish blue, almost matching jumpsuit.
Yeah, he's going straight Navy.
And then closer here to your left is Chris Williams, also known as C-Dub allegedly, and then Danny Shapiro in the red. Is that a sweater or a sweater? I don't know. And blue hat.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Great
there.
dig.
Awareness from both teammates there. If Sean comes back like last time, I might have to step out.
Can
All right,
you
so quick game there.
yeah.
And Chris Williams here serving to stay in it.
Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head there. They've really pushed this tempo, and it's caused Danny and Chris to get a little out of sync. So the question is, again, are they going to try to keep and match their pace and speed of play, or is it going to better suit them to slow down and go a little more traditional paddle? Great play by Rob there to get it away from Danny at the net.
Well, and not to use my 4 years of expertise sitting alongside people that know what they're talking about, but it seems like it's pretty much always, for the viewers at home, a valid strategy in paddle to slow it down and at very worst see what happens.
Yes, I would agree. I would say if we were able to pause and coach, or we're like the Australian Open and we could coach from the corner box, right?
Nice.
And we would just say, hey guys, let's go to no miss mode, right? You're going to hit every volley deep, get every overhead to a screen, and just see what happens.
Yeah, and I mean, I think we've also done the national tournaments. You see at the highest level, it's obviously paddle is a game of momentum. So even if you're hitting your shots and the other team is just hitting slightly better shots, slowing it down, letting them cool off. I also, then there's the factor of it's 9 p.m. here.
Yeah.
These guys want to get home. It's freezing outside. So,
Well, and this would be one of those, it's like, are we going to go to the bathroom? You're going to tie your shoe? You're going to take a coat off or your hat off, right? Do something to change.
text me to sabotage the generator.
That's a good overhead. I loved his hard side screen overhead there to move Tom out of the corner, right? You're baiting him into that drive, and you're going to deal with that drive off the deck because he wasn't there already to hit it. God, his forehand is just feeling it right
But
now.
also a fantastic volley from Chris Williams.
They're going to have to figure out something for Rob's forehand drive. I mean, that ball looks like a beach ball to him right now. He is finding everything right in the sweet spot, and anything neat above his knees, he's driving clean and through the court.
And at what point, obviously this is Series 1, these are all four players in this court are exceptional paddle players, but at what point do you kind of take something like we were talking about earlier where it's you're playing your strength versus you're playing their weakness?
Yeah.
So if you don't like serving, not to say that Chris Williams can't serve it anywhere, I'm sure he can, but if you had somebody with a great backhand return but you're really not comfortable serving out wide, at what point, how good does the backhand have to be?
Exactly, and I would use.
So I think that's game as well.
I think that was a hold. That was a much needed hold.
Yeah.
See, now, like if I was Chris and Danny, I would say take your time right here on this changeover, right? Like you just had to battle for that. The worst case scenario is now you play a quick, fast game that's loose, and you give this set up, right? But no, I like where you were going with that, Cal. And the fact, I almost said new guy. I almost said new guy. You're like, okay, if Rob is going to get a forehand, it better be from near or the middle of the court or way off by the side screen. But anything in the middle of the court, he's just driving perfectly right now. Nice serve. 30 love. Great start to this set game here. Tom's got an aggressive service motion. He's way in the court.
Tomahawk. I wouldn't eat the pate, guys. I'm just saying.
Sean Albrecht back. Apology note already in the mail to the Glenview plumber.
Do you have to?
Well, you did it. You started it. You opened the door for yourself.
I did.
So
I
to
opened the door
speak.
and said something is what I
Yeah,
did.
you should have just left it.
Left it alone. I didn't realize.
Cal and I were in agreement. We weren't going to touch it.
Well, you know what it was? It was, my wife is, she loves health
Hey,
food.
can I help you here? Can I help you here?
Yeah.
Just stop. Just stop.
Get some help.
Can I help?
Just stop. Leave it there.
I heard Activia is good.
Don't touch it.
I think I'm on probation anyway. so
Don't
I
touch
gotta-
it.
I
Just
think
leave
you're-
it.
You're
A
right.
probiotic
Just
is what
leave
you
it.
need.
Well, no, I don't. Well, I don't. If I don't eat what I was fed.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I'm
All right,
just.
so
I'm just saying.
That and we've got a triple set
Jeez.
point here.
Yeah. I'm trying to help you, Sean.
I appreciate.
Trying to help
no,
you.
no, and I appreciate that. I'm not sure.
Just in
that's-
case she's listening or word gets back.
She's not gonna come on.
Well,
now,
word
right?
could get back.
That's true.
But we got 40 love.
That's
triple
true.
set point.
That's true. She could put me on probation too.
Just hey, don't
All right.
touch it.
Get
oh,
over.
good ball. And
All right,
there
I
it
think
is.
that's going to be set.
The
First
overhead
set,
lob.
6-4 to Hinsdale Park District. We're going to be back after a quick note from our sponsors. We get to hear what Cal has to say about the first set.
Yeah, guys, I really.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach, better.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an Ortho Access immediate care clinic near you.
And we're back.
Only
I
appropriate talk during
apologize
the.
unreservedly.
Yep. No, but so this, I love this.
Yes, sir.
Good sign of sportsmanship after the first set. We've got Chris Williams and Tom Conklin discussing matters at the net. You probably said, man, we made you guys look really good in that first set, didn't we?
You're welcome.
Yeah, exactly.
Checks in the mail.
We are here at the Glenview Club Series 1 match. Is it still January, right? January
It
28th?
is for a little while, yeah.
28th.
January, I think it's my uncle's birthday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Uncle
Jeff.
Jeff
Love.
Jeff.
Family name,
I
Jeff.
love it.
Yeah.
Jeff Love it.
But here we are. We got, 2 weeks left of the regular season, guys?
After today.
Yes.
After today,
2
2
weeks.
weeks.
Left. Yeah, 3 weeks counting this week. So if you're a Thursday night match, you have 3.
Yep. 3 matches
Wednesday
left.
night, sorry, we're going to chalk it up as you're going to listen to us after.
But then that's
the
when the
playoffs.
real battle starts.
The real.
Well,
yeah, this fake stuff. Is
and I'm going to
for the
give kudos
birds.
to the Hall of Fame, legendary Alan Graham, Bill O'Brien, right? The guys and many more before that built and constructed this
O'Reilly.
league. Yeah. So you guys would argue you're playing for the mugs and the hats, right?
Yes, you are.
And that will be championship night here, championship week. It's going to be, I believe, hosted here at Glenview Club again. That's March 10, 11, 12.
We could go with a hat that looks like a mug or a mug that looks
I'll
like
be
a hat.
celebrating my birthday here.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. Can't wait for that.
Yep. Everyone's gonna forget.
Love
Just like
that.
every year.
Friday is going to be a good day.
Yeah.
This Friday?
Yeah, January 30th.
Oh. What's
Wait,
happening
is that
on January
Jay
30th?
Love's, birthday?
Maybe not.
Oh,
but
okay,
you know,
we'll see.
Is that your birthday? Seriously?
Thanks for remembering, guys.
Is it
You know?
my? I didn't know. Well, how do I? Do you know my birthday?
No.
Okay, that's what I mean.
Sean doesn't know my birthday, and he's missed it like 4 times.
I'm gonna eat this blue M&M.
You're probably good. You probably have it that way, Cal, because otherwise you'd get a parody, and you know you don't want that.
Well, that's
A pair of what?
Sean does parodies for
Parody,
for
yeah,
people's birthdays, and he told me that I have a long way to go before I get one.
Yeah, it's true.
That
Can I
this
get
year,
one?
so-
Well, what birthday is it? Is it a big birthday? Every birthday's a big
Guess.
birthday.
And
He's
it's
turning
not
57.
It's not 56.
No, I know
or
it's not
57.
56. You're
No, you're
56
not
right
even
now.
close.
No, not even close.
42.
Close. You were close.
Oh, as if. Yeah, 44.
43.
Okay, well I got there.
1983.
There you go. All right.
What else happened in 1983?
Well, I'll tell you what happened in 2026. The second set started, boys.
That's right, baby.
Get
so
over it.
it'll be interesting to see again. And Cal and I were talking about this before. Sean is Danny and Chris need to find the right speed, the right tempo.
Yep.
Tom and Rob picked up the pace, the speed of play via drives and just keeping the points moving.
I don't want to hear anything about a jinx, so knock on wood. But I do think the one huge positive from that last set, aside from just great games, is that I believe Chris Williams held all 3 times he served.
Yeah.
So they know they've got that in their back pocket to work from.
And again, 6-4, good set. The point total was close, whether
Yeah.
doing rally scoring
Yeah.
or traditional. So I think if you're Chris and Danny, you're going to take away and say, okay, if they can really finite their observation of the match,
Great
and say,
shot.
we just
Super shot.
didn't match the changes that they made.
Fantastic.
Rob and Tom made.
That was one big tube of fabulous right there.
Chris Williams on his way to a 4th hold, we believe. So
Yeah.
we are being told by our producer.
Why do you do that to him?
Shot.
Because he can handle the pressure. Pressure
It's
makes
shoulder
diamonds.
high, shoulder high.
Pressure is a
Pressure's
privilege.
a privilege, exactly.
There you
Thank
go.
you, man.
Willie Nelson.
Yep.
Yeah,
He
I
does
thought-
look like
it's not Billie Jean King. Yeah,
he does
well,
look like
yeah,
Billie Jean.
sometimes,
Sorry,
yeah.
that's cruel.
From a distance. Yeah.
That's cruel. I'm sorry, Billy.
No, she lets her hair
I think
down.
I'm sorry.
She lets her hair down. It could happen. You know.
Have you seen that Willie Nelson's? Is it like the gummies, like the CBD things?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Well,
Why drink when you can do these?
speed? Look at it. Oh, nice dig. Nice try.
Can we say that?
So add it. Yeah, it's the internet. You can say whatever you want.
Oh, okay, good.
So I didn't-
I didn't want to be the first guy in 2026 to get put on probation.
All right. right, so William Shapiro.
There it is.
we
There's
go.
your fourth
Holding
hold.
serve right here.
And that was huge, right? I
It
mean,
was.
You talk about the momentum during the last match. You lose a close set,
Start out
but
the-
they come
yep.
out with a big hold.
For sure.
And I would call that a big boy hold, right? Like, it was a close game, but it meant a lot. So that's the difference, right, in traditional scoring.
I can't get big boy pants out of my head when you say stuff like that, though.
Put your
So-
big boy pants
I know,
on,
that's what I mean.
you know?
Yeah.
Those are the only kind
that's
of
all
pants Sean has.
That's all I wear.
there
Thank
you
you,
go.
Cal.
Yeah.
You were late with that.
So
And
I'm
he's
gonna,
not very mature.
I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna say this. So these are the little things that I notice, okay? When
Yeah.
you're talking about a match, you guys
We're
know
not talking about my pants anymore.
No,
right?
we're talking
No,
about
there's nothing
counting.
little about those.
Counting errors and different nuances of the match. So Tom Conklin, who served the first set on the west side of the court, is leading off serving from the east side. What I mean by that is it just changes the visual, right?
Yep.
You've got the hut behind you, you've got the
Exactly.
Harry Potter snow up on the roof, you've got
That's
the
a great
rom-com
point,
lights,
Coach.
wind, etc.
Yeah, that's a great point.
I always love to see if my opponents change, because
Yeah.
that could be taken as a weakness, a strength, confidence.
Well, if you lost the first set, maybe just a little bit of something like that
exactly.
can make a difference. Yeah.
And again, you might be reading too much into it, but those little
Eh,
things might make a difference.
Make a difference. Yeah, for sure. Just
That
a little different look.
Little difference.
I'm serving downhill on this side.
Exactly.
It's
The
nice.
wind might be at your back or
Yeah.
versus in your face.
And those of you who played enough racket sports, that actually, I'm not saying it actually happens, but I mean, they do have, when they make a court, they make it for drainage, not necessarily
Pitched,
a platform
yeah,
tennis court.
absolutely.
But there's a little pitch to it, and sometimes it's obvious. Look at the hands.
Tennis courts for
Look
sure.
at this volley. It was
Wow.
unbelievable.
Oh.
Danny Shapiro, ladies and gentlemen.
Was that good?
Unbelievable.
Does that stand?
Yeah, that stayed.
Yeah,
I couldn't
absolutely
see.
it
I was
did.
behind the guys.
Yeah,
What a move.
Shap. Unbelievable. That was like Bruce Lee-like right there.
Did you see that picture of Bruce Lee, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Chuck Norris, Tom Cruise? Have you seen this? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Sylvester Stallone. And it was like from the late '80s, and then
Again?
to
Here
now,
we go again.
Nope.
This time he's turned away.
like
at
a
that door.
current.
Yeah,
to that.
yeah,
Have you seen that
yeah,
picture?
yeah.
God, they look bad.
Yeah.
With the exception of one. Who's the only one who looked good?
Sloan. I don't know.
No, Tom Cruise was the
Yeah,
only one who looked
yeah.
like he hadn't aged.
Yeah, Cruise was pretty good. Finally saw the last Mission Impossible. I hadn't seen it at
Have
time.
you
No
seen Top Gun?
spoilies.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, you had to see that. Come
Just
on, man.
checking.
All right,
Already
so-
quoting from it.
Already a break point here.
Single break.
Just to, yeah.
And if you're wondering, they get to a third, they play it out, baby.
Is it no ad?
So there isn't a 10-point tiebreaker?
Oh, but again, great drives. You notice it didn't go to Tom, who's the
No.
closer player to the net.
Exactly.
And in the colder weather, where have all those misses gone? They've all gone short and
Exactly.
into the net.
Exactly. Get the player that's off the net.
That ball just feels like it weighs 1,000,000 pounds or a ton of bricks versus a
Yes.
ton of feathers. Wow, our chat is blowing up.
Well, maybe the ball and the feather, we could call it Quidditch if we want to.
Yeah,
Remember,
also,
this is kind of like Harry
Paco just
Potter.
saw, don't let it get to your head. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. So
It's
we're
already
just
up there,
We're doing a
Paco.
great job.
Uh-huh.
We're doing
It's
a
already
great
there.
job here.
Lefty.
Wow.
Did he really do that?
Yeah, he
He's done that
regrets
a
it.
couple of times.
He
but
regrets it already.
I thought it was maybe an accident where he's like, I just don't want to hit a backhand volley, which you're really not supposed to anyway.
Ask
High backhand
Danny how
volleys.
he feels about him going lefty.
You know what? Maybe he says, you know what? I love that about you. You keep that up.
He's amphibious.
I don't
He can
ever.
go-
I don't want you to. Yeah. I don't ever want you to change. Darn it.
So,
Don't go change it.
So Rob's forehand continues to cause problems for the Glenview team. He just blitzed those last two, just a hair deep.
All
Good
right.
lob.
Evens it up,
That's a quick, nope,
No, 2-1.
so to speak.
2-1.
not even remotely.
Thanks.
On serve.
Cal. Thanks a lot.
On serve.
I hope Susan feeds you something that bothers you too. For later
My
on.
aunt
Hey, I
or my
thought we all
girlfriend?
agreed. Thought we all agreed.
Thank you.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. You're right.
You're good. All good.
No,
No, I'm not. But
we can't get into that.
no, we're not
Yeah,
going
we're
to.
not touching it.
No. I'm on probation. I can't. You know.
That's not true. No
one
one's
more-
on probation.
One more
yet.
strike and
It's only week 3 in 2026.
Clean slate.
And the best part is we only have 3 weeks left of the season.
And then that's when the real paddle starts.
That's right.
you keep saying that.
That's what separates the men from the boys
Yes.
with your big boy pants.
Or the ladies from the girls.
The
and
ladies
my
league.
swaddlers.
Well, the ladies league is structured differently. Remember?
Yeah,
so,
a bit.
Oh, tomahawk.
Tony Hawk.
Tony the Tiger.
I like that swing.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's the tough part, right? You know, technically, Sean and Calic will say he still swung through it, but doesn't need that tight margin over the net. Just
No.
put it right at chest level.
Exactly.
Hit him in the nipple. He's
We
going to
said
volley
it
it
before.
back.
We said it before. So, I get in trouble if I say stuff like, here's the lefty again.
What, the nipple?
Well,
Chest
the neck,
level.
the navel.
Pirates hate that.
Xiphoid, that was
Wow.
Thanks, guys.
Good read
That's
by
kind
Chris.
of a
He was just
rough-
a little late.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I mean, that is a shot that it's conceivable. I think he's just got a late break on it.
He was he read the down up overhead.
Looking
right?
forehand. Oof. Yes, he did. Yeah, you got to make a early break on a shot like that.
Mm-hmm.
Usually that happens off of a waterfall, attempted
Wow,
waterfall.
that
if
was
you will.
large.
Those good hands, these guys.
He's probing.
You bet.
Good change up.
That's a good. And the right person took that ball too.
Yes.
By the way,
We were talking about that earlier about the player on the left, right?
look at that.
Wow, but there he was
Jeez.
again.
Yeah.
See, and again, I'm okay with that shot. Just put it high. They're going to volley it.
Yeah. Besides, it's kind of a sitter. You know he's going to crank that overhead.
Well, but I think in that situation, everybody's moving to their right in their panic mode because
Right.
they see the drive coming. So they're almost always going to hit that volley. So even
Yeah.
if you miss it high, they're still going to put a paddle
No,
on
it's
it.
true. It's true. Usually somebody's hitting an overhead at you, and this is maybe just racket sports in general. You usually look to block it back.
Yes.
You're not necessarily going to try to swing at it unless you feel like you got enough time.
He was in position.
Or you're
you know,
Roger
but
Federer or something.
Here's a tough go now. So now we're down love 30. This would be a tough game loss
It's a
here,
great
right?
overhead.
15-30.
Man, he
Good
just, I tell you
spot.
what, he just steps in. That ball's maybe, for him, shoulder high. It's like 3 feet above net level. It's impressive.
And look, they're two big forehand returns.
All right, so 3-2.
And they've still
That's tough, right? Yeah, sorry to interrupt
No,
you.
go
That's
ahead. Go.
that's Chris Williams' first lost service game of the match, and probably couldn't come at a worse time.
I mean, I don't want to. Yeah, that's drastic, but
Well,
not necessarily not true.
Very technically
Well,
speaking,
it could be 5-2, Cal.
Yeah.
You know,
well, it's
I'm
not
just
5-2
saying.
yet.
I'm just saying.
If
you
your
said
aunt
it
was
could
your
come at a
uncle.
worse time. There are worse times for it to come.
All right,
so to
thanks,
speak.
Carl Sagan.
What I would say is the tough part is
Is that
they've
an
yet
old
to
joke?
find they've yet to find a solution for Rob's forehand, right? So at a break point potential there, you got to find a way to put yourself in a position to deal with his forehand
Correct.
return.
That's absolutely right, Coach.
And that's where, again, we talked about the speed of the match. Have a conference, come together, play Australian, go with a
Kind of
poach,
don't
a
mind
move,
this
right?
pace right here, considering they're just trying to kind of slow it down a little bit, get their bearing a bit more.
No, and that's what we were saying. Cal was the one who brought it up, right? Like,
That's surprising.
No, I mean, he's tall, so it doesn't have to go far that up, or high that up. It doesn't have to go that far up. Yeah, it took me a minute, but I got it.
I think everybody understood what you were saying.
Okay, anyway. First point.
That might be.
He rushed that one.
A
He's
little
got
bit.
a fairly quick toss motion, but
Yeah.
again, he rushed that one, I think, a little bit.
Well, when you get the height, sometimes you feel like it was not going to make any difference. I'm pretty much going to clear the net anyway.
Well, but look at that one. It had much more rhythm to it.
Sure did.
He just kind of took his time. But they're also, I don't blame him because they're up a set and a break, right?
Sure.
Serving, and he's like, okay, let's just hit the gas and see what happens.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. This is a debate, I guess, if you will, because I will tell people, hey, take your time. Well, I'm not going anywhere till you hit it. On the other hand, I'm using golf as an analogy here. Sometimes you can stand over the ball a little bit too
Yes.
long, where you develop some tension, and all of a sudden you actually miss because you just don't have your rhythm anymore. You've kind of lost it. And so there is such a thing as maybe rushing, and then there is such a thing as maybe taking too much time. I think there's just a
Dragging.
healthy
Good lob there. And a great
nice
overhead
flick.
by Rob.
Wow, a little wide.
Oh, but
Wow.
two great lobs in
Absolutely.
a row. Got Rob to back off the net, and it caused a tougher overhead.
I'm wondering if this is a pivotal match right here because everybody else seems to be done.
We don't know what happened on court 2.
No.
We know that was in the third set, Sean.
Got it.
But we don't know what happened in court 3 is what I meant to say. But,
Gotcha.
So court 2 was a tough one. We know.
Good feed. I love that off-speed, get a little chip.
Good
drive.
waterfall because Danny. Oh, they got him
Speed.
moving
Look at
a little
that.
bit.
Heavens to Betsy.
Unbelievable.
Who's Betsy?
They must work on that right there.
Somewhere in heaven.
Good volley.
Shit. What
Oh.
hands?
And again, you can't attack the net player when you're blitzing, right? You got to get
It's
it to
true.
the guy who's a little bit farther off the net, if you can. Otherwise, you're going to be in trub.
Trub.
That gets a laugh?
Now yeah, of course.
I mean,
it's
the bar here, it's
I
Mr.
call it a Star Wars joke. First of all, it's intellectual, Cal. I wouldn't figure you would actually,
Trub.
yeah. I look at it that way. It's kind of a Revenge of the Jedi, type.
Is that what you were going for?
That's no, I don't think so. But
It was
that's
actually an
the way I
old
took it.
Rodney Workman.
There you go.
You're in trub, but yeah.
Dick.
A big boy hold there
Yeah.
by Tom and Rob to go up 4-2 here in the second set.
Going
See,
up
now
the
again,
line like that's not that difficult.
And this is what I'd love to
It's
see
always
them
that
do is,
difficult, though.
is stop, right? Take
Yes.
some time here. Like
Yep,
this
yep.
needs some conversation.
Exactly.
But it's cold out.
That's okay. If you're going to be out here, you might as well make it worth your while.
That's right.
Or you could go home, take a nice warm bath.
The beer is going to be cold
All right,
in the
Cal.
hut regardless. How about that one? No?
No, I
that
love
one
it.
that one got nothing?
Well, I'm thinking of a bath and some beer. Really, is what I'm thinking.
Well, I was thinking like
What do you
beer's
think?
going to be there waiting regardless.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
inside.
I
Take your
get it.
time.
I get it. You could have both actually.
Yeah.
You could be in the bath with a Molson or something.
I'm going to guarantee you this. None of these four players are thinking about getting in a bath. Right?
Only Cal.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about getting in one.
Can you even fit in the tub, Cal? And that's
No.
probably a question for me too. By
Do
the
they
way.
make tubs in extra large? Wow.
What a shot!
Wow.
Come on.
The shot of the match, the differentiator in this
Jeez.
match has been
Yeah.
Rob's forehand.
For sure.
Hands down.
Yeah.
They have got to
Especially
find a
the
way.
screen drive. That thing was. I think he hit that harder than he actually hits his drive return.
Well, and you've heard me say it, right? The ball off the screen, it's going to go up and it's going to come forward,
Yep.
which is ideal driving
yeah,
conditions.
Fungo.
You already got a kind of a head start with the pace. For sure, that was spectacular.
Thanks.
That was a Steve Cohen.
You could be right on the
special there.
bath. Look at
Steve
there are a bunch
Cohen.
of headlights in the parking lot. Maybe the baths are being warmed as we speak.
Are there? Do they have that here?
Baths?
Yeah.
It's not a Turkish bath.
Oh wow! Look at that. Why does Turkey always get credit for that stuff?
It's a great question. Don't know.
I think it's a certain type of bath anyway, but
Do they put like mineral salts in there or something? Or
possibly, or
see, and
stuffing in there. I think that's what they do. Stuffing.
Danny getting a little
turkey
bit to
bath.
the left here could be
Shot.
problematic. See, and there was
Good
the problem.
cover.
There was the problem.
Okay, yeah. Great lob,
and
by
again,
the way.
Danny, I love you, but too many overheads that weren't yours, and then next thing you know, cause a little confusion.
Exactly. Little wide.
I think they call it a Turkish bath because
Closing.
it comes from the Anatolia region.
Did you just look that up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure because I mean, he's a bright guy, but that's a little, a bridge too far. By the way, when I said it could be worse or it could have been a different situation, it is now 5-2.
5-2. Second
Cal.
most
Well, I
deceiving
was saying
score, though.
up to that point in the match, obviously this hadn't happened yet.
Yeah.
So.
But again, all they've got to do is
Rationalization, Cal.
two
Well,
things,
that
in my
was just
opinion.
misunderstanding.
Got to find a way to get it away from Rob's forehand, which obviously they got to get through this service game first, right? But they've got to find a way to battle the tempo
Oh, yeah.
of them to start getting their control of the points.
Shot. He's
It's a
there.
good ball.
Unbelievable dig. Nice block. Sometimes you're in trouble, Coach. I would argue this, but I don't necessarily need to probably. But you're in trouble. You're both moving back. You're retreating, trying to dig something out. Obviously, you're looking to maybe clear the net, get the ball up, and then the next shot doesn't necessarily have to be a line drive, even if you have a shot at it.
Correct.
Because you still may not be in position yet, so the next one could be a lob or at least a defensive kind of drive where it doesn't get over the net too quickly.
Absolutely, and I'm going to change it a different way, Sean, and
Yes,
say
sir.
you don't want to give them an overhead that they can hit back at you.
Exactly.
Right? So it could be a drop,
I
or
love that
what you
word.
call as a mishap.
Great
right?
shot. Wow.
Good
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah. No, I love the I haven't heard that in years, but that definitely we work on that on the tennis court a lot too. This is going to be a drop, not a lob, not a drive. You want to clear the
Transition
net.
shot.
For sure.
Yeah. is another way of putting it, right? You just want to,
Exactly.
don't give them what they want, which is a ball that they can pound into a corner.
Well, it's funny, we work on it, I mean, not to talk tennis, but we work on it when certain players, when they get pulled wide, they can't really hit a slice very well.
Yeah.
And they need to clear the net, so give themselves some time. And so we work on
Good
kind
little
of,
roller there.
Look at that, that's going to work. He's there. Nice scoop. Way to stay on him. That's a great.
Yeah. Little,
Baiting him into getting it at one time, maybe,
when
Coach?
we talked in the little pick and stick earlier, right? They
For
got
sure.
Danny moving, and they just kept him on the spin cycle.
Match point here.
Match point.
Little convo beforehand.
I love that by them.
Yeah, it
they,
is too, yeah.
They arguably have been more in control of this match as a team, right? And there it was. And okay, Hinsdale Park District wins both split matches that we saw anyway
Yes.
tonight.
bet.
But Series 1, Glenview versus Hinsdale, great night here at the Glenview Club. Special
To thank
thanks.
all, yes, to
Go ahead,
Cal
Sean.
and Jason, and all of you for joining us. Thank you to Wintrust Community Banks, Illinois Bone and Joint Institute, Viking Athletics for sponsoring. Wonderful night. We got the Harry Potter vibe going from the roof. I don't know. That's what I was
Rom-com
feeling.
lights are on.
Exactly.
As
Lights, that's
usual.
been a 4-year
Things are-
type deal. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, we'll be back next week.
Yes,
That's
We're in the playoff hunt. As we know, it's the most important time of the year.
that's right.
yeah.
These are precious wins or losses for that matter.
Yeah.
So we're coming down to crunch time here. I think you're going to see a lot of players knuckle down. But anyway,
And then that's when the real paddle starts.
you just can't let that go.
We're climbing towards the big exclamation
Unbelievable.
point. Yes.
Well, anyway, thank you for joining us from Gulf, Illinois at the Glenview Club. Jason, Sean, and Cal saying, hey, have a great night. We'll see you next week.
I didn't say that.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach, better results.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate